क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गई रे? वाह भाई, वाह भाई, क्या थंबनेल, क्या ओपनिंग, क्या सब. गुड इवनिंग मैम, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस. ओह सुरेश,
या
हाय.
या
हाँ मुझे no
बाल
idea.
बढ़ा दिए.
Lovely this is looking, yeah, this is
Yeah, thank
new.
you.
क्या लगा रहा है?
I've just been using some coconut oil so my hair grows very
On your
fast.
head only,
पीछे.
but
Yeah.
coconut oil,
Wherever
very
you apply.
interesting. Anyway,
Armpits.
we're going to try to be a little more laid back. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely stream. God. Anyway, if you're wondering where Cyril is, Cyril thought we are starting at 9:30, so he's gone to eat his dinner. Abhi sab go gab gab gab. Hi Cyril, whoa,
Oh,
क्या
hi.
beetroot
अभी
खाया क्या?
लाइव है.
Yes,
नहीं
we're
नहीं
live.
we are testing. We are testing.
Oh, testing. Oh, let me take my pants off 1 second. Oh,
Yeah,
Whoa, we're live, we're live.
That show is
Start
tomorrow.
first,
Horror
yeah,
show is
yeah.
tomorrow.
So far people only have love problem. They'll have other problems if you do all this. Anyway, for people asking where is Habubu, Habubu will join us soon. I hope he messages me. I better keep everything sorted. Rakesh को permanently block कर दो. He's saying no sound. So Rakesh, we're saving you from the issue. Just joking, Rakesh. आपका भी स्वागत, आपका भी.
We'll accept all these people. Not a problem.
So yeah, हाँ मेरा गेन्स काफी हाई है बिकॉज मैं काफी खाता रहता हूँ. इन लोग का सब भाई वो चिपड़ माइक्रोफोन है ना. अभी मैं क्या करूँ, इन लोग का गेन इससे
हेलो
ज्यादा
हेलो.
मैं कैसे.
अब मेरा गेन ठीक है.
देखो कितना गेन है सुरेश का. तो anyway,
देखा?
अब
अरे गेन, मेरा गेन सब ठीक है.
हाँ तुम लोग थोड़ा गेन के साथ बात करो, सब ठीक हो
If I
जाएगा.
slap myself, will it be more gain with pain?
We don't know, but will you show us?
Oh. No.
Can you do it again?
Oh. Van
Anyway.
Gogh.
Oh.
भाई तुम लोग का हो गया ये सब पागलपन. Anyway, तो सीन ये है कि lots of people over here. When I say lots, more than 2. That's including us.
Oh.
And Habubu
Hi,
is shooting somewhere in Pune, so he's going to try to join in as soon as he can get to his like hotel room or when he's on the side of the road or something like that. And he will join on over here. So it's going to be a laid back stream. Everybody chill out. जिसको मजा नहीं आ रहा है तुम लोग कुछ और देखो. Amazon Prime, Netflix, कुछ तो करो अपना काम के साथ. Ghost stories कल होएगा. कभी टेंशन नहीं लेने का. तो या बिग थैंक यू टू निखिल गाइस. राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर निखिल. किधर है वो
Hey,
बटन?
wow.
Excellent यार. निखिल को मैं.
Oh,
भाई
good.
अब आज का ओपनिंग
निखिल ने बनाया.
निखिल ने बनाया. He made you guys look amazing and he made me look like I was bitten by a vampire or something. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Not
I'm
acceptable.
okay with it. No, it's damn good. It's really awesome. कितना काम किया. He gave us stills, drive link, सब upload किया. Anyway, so here we go guys. The link is in the description. You know what to do. Please click on it. Join us over here and we'll try to, not you Cyril, you're already here.
Oh, okay. I just want to do I want to pull like Suresh and just read like a comment randomly. If that's okay with you. I just want to say Denisa has asked me if I can come on a virtual date with her. Denisa, let me just tell you that my internet connection.
Take your time. Cyril.
Hey, that's okay. She's so
I didn't think it through before I read it out loud.
Denisa. Denisa.
Oh, very
Do you really want to go on a
Denisa.
virtual date with this? Because Suresh and Hoezaay are always with me wherever I go.
Acha, real quick, I want to tell everyone that link is in the description. Come into the Zoom room. When you're done, if you've had your chance, please आप निकल जाइए. सही पनवेल के लिए आप निकल सकते हो. Also, we're gonna try to treat love clinic and love advice like speed dating. I mean, see Suresh already looks like you're a crack. But
Speed dating is like
yeah, then somebody commented saying only Hoezaay and these guys, you know, as someone who's emotionally vulnerable, you try to do this speed dating. Of course, if anybody calls up here who's extremely emotionally vulnerable, we try to help you. But look, I want to put this disclaimer out here कि हम लोग असली डॉक्टर नहीं है, सब लोग जानते हैं.
Yeah.
And if you're really having a tough time, you can come over to our Discord. Maybe some people will help you over there, find links. People have been posting all kinds of sweet stuff like apps to places where you can get help, then therapists and stuff like that. So please, if it's a really, really serious problem, we're the last people you should be calling. Even if it's a normal problem, we're the last people you should be calling. Yes, sir. Police.
But I like to say that I can give expert opinions on rashes and ointments.
Oh, even that is debatable.
Oh,
but Acha, Dr. Pranoti, last time she had come in, I was hoping कि पूरा hardcore problem नहीं है. Anyway, please keep track of where if Sahu sends you guys a message, saying, "Hey, मैं बाहर हूँ, अंदर आने दे."
Where is my phone? I don't know where my phone is.
Yeah, I've
either.
got mine.
You got it, okay.
Doctor, we have a doctor, real doctor with
real
us.
doctor.
Arey. Doctor.
Needs help,
Doctor
please
needs help.
SOS.
Yeah, doctor's connecting.
ये तो अपना क्या होगा? Let's see. Doctor, are you there? Hi, doctor. Good evening.
Hi, Hojay. Hi, good evening.
कैसे
What's up,
आप?
you guys?
चल
I'm
रहा है
good.
अभी?
I'm good.
So, doctor, I want to tell you about this problem I'm having first. Just want to start off with
That's a hair problem. You have to see us go to a salon about that. Doctor, what's going on? What can we help you with? क्या problem
So,
हो गए really?
बहुत बड़ा problem हो चुका है. It's
Oh no,
what's that filter?
sorry.
Okay. So, can I turn off my video? The light
Yeah.
is really very.
Yeah.
Definitely, doctor. Go ahead.
उनको जो चाहिए because बाद में लोग बोलेंगे अरे ये stream थी ओ बाप रे.
One bright shot.
Thank you, audio video. Suresh sir looks like Fungsuk Wangru from 3 Idiots 10 years later.
Oh,
Very interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Doctor, go for it. The stage is yours. क्या problem
Thank
हो
you.
गए really?
Okay. So, what happened is the first relationship I had was in my when I was 15 or something. And the guy, he's a cheat from bachpan. Like he sells iron के वो तो जो rods होते हैं उसपे से he will sell and he makes money. Like he's very very manipulative.
oh, but he's a good
Yeah.
businessman.
You started by saying कि ये तो एक type का scammer है और चोर है.
हाँ, yeah. Like he's super manipulative. Like you will also get manipulated with his life and stuff.
My
Okay.
God.
Oh,
ये
wow.
तो already हो रहा है घर पे. But
Yeah.
Maybe you should try me sometime.
No, क्या बात कर रहा
Okay.
है?
So वो हो गया है and it was a very hard relationship to break because I was very immature and I got emotionally and everything attached and I didn't get my medicine seat so I had to do long term. And long term करने के बाद I had to study for 1 year and then get into the medicine stuff. So उसके बाद भी he was behind me and I gave him a lot of chances. उसके बाद I finally had to move on because he was sleeping with other women. When I was around 20 years of age, I realized. So
no.
it was very hard for me to move on. So to move on from that guy, I had a best friend, and the best friend it started with friends with benefits because I was very physically involved. So uske baad, so the friends with benefits guy, we weren't serious. Both of us weren't serious for initially, and then uske baad, I went on a Tinder date. And then that's when he realized that okay, she's moving away from me or something, and he proposed, and we took it from there. We got serious. We were in a committed relationship for 3 years, and abhi I'm planning to do my super specialty and stuff and move to the US, and so things got very serious. We were going to tell this stuff to our parents, and I got my first.
This
pay
is now you're
after-
talking about the first guy, right?
No. This is the second guy. So the
Second
first guy का chapter close करने के लिए I had to move on with some other guy,
Okay.
which I know is very like dependent and stuff.
No,
but
no,
I
don't worry.
Jose, stay with the program.
Sorry, just checking. I have to check
Yeah,
double
yeah.
check. वो इधर लिखना पड़ता है ना भाई लोग. हाँ, फिर
so I was doing COVID duties and stuff, and I was busy, and I think he felt, I don't know if he felt left out or something. Anyway, I got my first pay from the COVID duties, and I took him to a really nice hotel. And then I was just clicking his pictures when I was going through my phone, and when I was clicking pictures of him on his phone.
Okay.
So mera hotspot got connected to his phone, and his notifications started rolling in. So I was trying to close one of the notification, and suddenly Instagram open ho gaya, and there was some weird random Instagram girl pe. There was a text saying, "You are the most beautiful girl I've seen in my colony. I've never seen a girl like you. Can I have your number?" And I started crying. I looked through another text, and there was some
God.
hi, sup, hello, and the girl left him on scene. And so I was very heartbroken, and I ran out of the room and I calmed myself. I came back inside. I was like, "Kuch batana hai to abhi bata do. Please tell me if you have something to say." He was like, "No." Then I counted 7 times, saying, "Please, just tell me if there's anything I have to know." He was like, straight up, "No." And then eventually he gave me his phone to check the messages, and I took the phone, and I was like, "Let me show you." And then I opened Instagram, bole to, boom, the
Oh,
message.
shit, busted.
explosion.
Yeah, no, the messages got deleted only, and he was lying to my face, like to my crying face.
Ayyo, oh no.
Yeah, so that happened and I went off, like I had duty, so I came back and that's when I was calling you guys because I didn't know what to do. And then uske baad I
इसमें
called.
इसमें सोचने
Hold on
वाली
a
बात
second.
क्या है? It's
This
done.
is fresh. Like
This
like
is very
now.
fresh. This is last week
Matlab,
Oh no, yeah.
when I
Oh,
called
wow.
you guys. Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I mean, 3.5 relationships, like bent in, like full on. We were very involved with each other. I don't know why this happened. So maybe I was thinking maybe this is something guys do. Like they suck.
Oh,
they-
no.
One second.
I
I'll
don't
let,
know.
I'll let Dr.
I'm-
Suresh take this one.
I'm
Yeah,
not allowed to
yeah.
speak about these things in my
See,
house.
see, such things never happened during our era at all.
Kuch
means
nahi.
his
we-
era. Okay.
Yeah, seriously, because we had to send telegrams and all that stuff. Nobody could check telegrams or Indian
of
letters.
course.
So, see, the world was so much more uncomplicated that time. Yeah. So, doctor, see, what I feel, firstly, thank you so much. Even now, when you're going through all these things, you're still on duty, and that really talks a lot about your mental strength. So, I think you're a very strong person, anyways. And that.
Thank you.
And as far as this guy is concerned, Instagram, what can I call him?
DM.
Instagram lover.
Instagram lover. Listen, but look at how lucky you got, yaar. What are the odds
Yeah.
ki this happened with you and you ended up seeing those notifications, and otherwise you would have just continued in this, like, not knowing.
Actually,
Yeah.
that was very scary.
See-
So what if future may I get a guy and he does the same thing to me? Like
No.
anybody-
Don't,
I think
don't
pehle
think
se
like that,
Instagram
yeah?
check kar lena.
Yeah, and you know, Dr. Paruniti, I mean, I hate to start the stream like this, but you're going to have to let your man go.
Oh God.
Okay,
that's
you're
all.
just going to have to let your man go.
And if his
because-
name is Alfonso, definitely
Yeah.
let the man
Okay,
go.
listen. Here's the scene. I mean, you know, I love the way you've taken control of your life and especially of your personal, social, and love life. Right? You
Hey,
seem like
जोर से
someone.
बोल, doctor.
Yeah.
तूने volume कम किया.
नहीं,
Sorry.
आपका है कम.
But I'll check my levels later. But anyway, the thing is that I love the way you've taken control of all of this and
Yeah.
you've kept on, you know, moving on and
Right.
finding love in the right space, which means you're not. I don't think someone's going to get affected by this. But clearly, this guy seems like one of those typical, you know, who wants attention, who's going to just keep on looking for it everywhere he can get it. So I don't think he's worth your time. And I think that you just need to let you move on. I mean, you have so much going on for you. And I think what I really love about this story is the sweetest thing that when you got your first salary, you took him
Yeah.
out. That's beautiful. That's such a beautiful moment at the
Amazing.
end of it, right? And if someone took me out, I mean, sorry, that's another depressing story. If someone took me out, okay, with their first salary, I would love that person more than anything. Right? It's the sweetest thing because
Yeah.
you're being so sweet, you're being so loving. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because I just need to tell you, doctor, just let him go. You know, like a surgery where you cut out, a little tumor. And
एकदम घुस रहा है Cyril इसमें.
Yeah, Cyril.
But doctor, just see how lucky you are. One, though this thing happened with you, you got this information. तुमको चाहिए भी नहीं था. You found out कि ऐसा ऐसा हो रहा है. And we have Robert Pattinson giving you advice. What more do you want?
Yeah.
From Twilight. I
Doctor,
don't know if you know.
in your parlance, in your medical parlance, they always say prevention is better than the cure. So prevent this.
So I
Yeah.
think आपका हो गया the diagnosis.
सही टाइम पे
diagnosis.
एक्सरे हो गया था आपका बस.
Yeah, but I just have one thing. So every relationship is flawed, and we're just 25. Like,
Yeah.
maybe if we like make it work somehow, like maybe there's
Look,
a
you
chance.
can, but personally, I feel like you can make these relationships work only when you spend way more time with each other. You know each other way better. I feel like this would not be a good foundation to build your relationship up. But that's just me. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
exactly what Hojay said, right? I mean, you all got into it in a different mindset, and then it turned into something else, and you said, okay, let's see where this goes. So maybe look at it from a point of view that maybe this was not meant to be anything.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I cannot believe you're even asking कि can we try you? इतना सब होने के बाद. इतना सब होने के बाद. Come on, यार.
एक सेकंड कभी कभी हो सकता है कि पहले का कुछ मैसेज होगा. टाइमलाइन भी तो कोई चीज होती है.
Very nice. Good.
But this is to convince
All the
yourself.
guys writing this down.
No, hold on one second,
पहले
hold
का
on one second.
मैसेज हो सकता था.
Hold on one second. She saw it pop up and he lied to her. Now, see, here's the deal.
that
If I
is
had
that is
messages
correct.
and she found the messages down there, I swear I deleted. I would at least be saying that it's an older message and not lie, right? And
Yeah.
the fact that she's seen the message, she's caught him,
Yeah.
and he's
It's
still
like-
denying it. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That is, yeah, I mean, y'all are still in a young
Doctor-
age thing.
Doctor, you're
but-
going to need to self-diagnose
Yeah,
a little bit.
doctor-
here.
Doctor, 2
Doctor-
tablets in the
Self-medicate.
morning. Just take 2 tablets of, you don't need
don't
this
take
guy.
Oh,
Doctor-
Hoezay's love clinic. Yes.
Doctor, just remember one thing. There are a lot of wigs in the market.
Yeah. See, sometimes the patient has been cured and we're still giving them advice. So
Yeah, listen, you got
doctor,
a
it's done.
really, really, really beautiful smile, and the way you laugh, there's so much of energy. There are many men out there for you. Trust
Don't
me,
Dr.
worry.
Suresh like that. But doctor, best of luck.
That's
All right.
Thank you so much, you guys. I just
You
wanted
know,
to hear.
you know what has to be done. You don't need to hear anything from us.
Yeah.
Nahi
I
chahiye.
would have been very vulnerable. Like, he's my best friend, like, and he's calling me up and he's crying and he's like, can we maybe one thing,
Ayyo.
how can you break a relationship?
One thing, Bapre.
Oh, one second. Okay, so here's the deal, Doctor. You didn't mention the fact that you all were good friends. Now that is a bit of
Pay
a-
attention,
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah, pay
Hello.
attention.
Sorry, I
That's-
apologize.
That's why I
But
was trying to say कि शायद एक और
so here's the
chance.
deal. I would suggest, so that it doesn't confuse yourself, take a little bit of a break, right?
Yeah.
You're always on a break,
Good
like
idea.
Rachel and Ross, right? Take a break,
Yeah.
okay? And Jose is working out right now.
Oh yeah.
Take a break. Yeah, just take a break and then see how it goes. And if you're feeling
Yeah.
something, great. But it'll be fine.
Yeah, I shouldn't rush it. I should just take time for
Exactly.
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
That's good advice
Exactly.
for like anything.
Take good rest.
Take good rest.
Yeah.
Yes. And good
All
food.
All right, doctor.
And
Fantastic.
thank you
Lovely
for all
talking
the
to you.
work you're doing in the middle of all this. Also,
Yeah.
ye sab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Every time I look at Suresh, I feel like is changing. There's something new happening with him.
Yeah.
Every time. Like it's something
Without
new.
touching his hair no, it's changing.
I know what's going on out there.
Thank you. Yeah. Bro.
Hold on a second. I have just received a message from Cyrus. Cyrus says he might miss or he might join us in an hour. Obviously, he's
Oh.
watching this and he decided कि नहीं नहीं मेरे को ये सब में नहीं पढ़ना है मैं नहीं आएगा.
Maybe
So
we
guys,
give advice
shoot
for
in messages. Tell him कि आओ आ जाए. 1,453 people on. Thank you so much for being here. We're trying to do speed love advice, relatively speaking. Of course, if it's really like hardcore, we'll see. Betting either. Let's keep going. Yes,
hold
sir.
on a second. So when you say speed,
Mhm.
we are giving the speed in the dating information.
Whatever way you want to translate that, sir. मेरा पिछवाड़े में घुसना मत ऐसा. But let's see who else is on. My God, is another. Okay,
Hey, we
let's
should
see.
do a thing sort of during love advice. We should what do you call have a thing that people can bid for Cyril, a date with Cyril, because he's the only single guy amongst
Why
them.
are you
Yeah,
bidding
yeah.
for me? Hold on.
वो free में आएगा ना. Why you
Hey,
bidding?
hey, कभी तो उसका पूरा वैल्यू
मुझे
खराब कर
ऐसा
दिया.
मतलब ऐसा चिकन लेग के जैसे आपने मतलब बेच रहे मुझे.
Hey,
नहीं, मतलब कोई-
somebody here said
A
film
lot of
club
your
said
fans, yeah. For that,
film
इसलिए
club
बोल
said
रहा हूँ.
Jose Suresh, how are you? Thank you for asking.
What?
Yeah.
Nobody asked us. Oh
Am
yeah,
I
Cyril.
invisible?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cyril, how are
LOL
you?
Cyril, how handsome he's looking with all the facial hair and all that stuff. That's all they're sending messages.
Triple L, are you here?
That's me.
Yes, here.
How are you, brother? कैसा है?
Triple L.
सब
Love
बढ़िया
life
भाई.
and London.
I wish. सब पनवेल में पड़ा है.
अरे,
Lovely. I'm
Good.
so glad you mentioned Panvel before us. Take it away, sir.
Mindful. हाँ सर, प्रॉब्लम हो गया है कि I have been with the girl for 3 years now, 4 years now, almost 4. And now the problem is that there's a little bit of an age difference between us. It's like 5 years, 6 years का age difference. और issue ये हो गया कि see, I didn't date during my college period at all, like 4-5 years of my life, because I had a
Same
bad
here.
breakup.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I
I'm
didn't know
not
that.
even kidding. Seriously. Anyway, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a bad breakup like right after school and right at the beginning of college. So I didn't do any dating in college. And after that, as soon as I got out of college, I started dating this girl who I've been dating for 3 years. Now this age difference plus the fact that I started dating her as soon as I got a chance after college makes me feel ki I might have jumped into it and invested too much of my time into it without really thinking about it. But now that I think about it, I think that she might not be the best person for me. But having spent so much time with her, I feel that I can't just get out of it now. So just need a little clarity of thought on that.
So you're looking at this like mutual funds, which is decent in a way. But look, you've reached you. It sounds like you already reached that final point. You just said, I don't think that she's the right one for me, right?
Yes, I think
You
she might
verbalized
not
that
be there.
also. You think she might not be. Why do you feel like that?
Because probably we are very different people, in our lives. Like we need different things. We want different things in life.
Everybody wants different things in life.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
And
those
can I tell you, I don't know about
Yeah.
the Suresh scene, but there is a 5 or 6 year difference between me and my wife.
Okay.
And that's the best thing to do. With that's only 1 year, not in a year's difference.
His wife
But
doesn't know that.
age is just a number.
My wife doesn't know that.
I
Very
don't
funny.
think age is the problem. His problem is actually that he's now fed up. How long has the relationship been going on,
Suresh fed
sir?
up there.
Almost 4 years now.
4 years is nothing, my friend. What are the main issues? What are the good things about her? What is that one good thing that you like about her? Tell me that today.
The best thing that I like about her is that she is an artist. So like she has a different outlook towards life, very different from what I do. So that just it opens up a new world to me. So that
How do you
is-
feel about her as a person? Do you feel like she's a good person, has a good heart?
she's a good person. She has a good heart, but very
Super.
very instinctive, very I don't know what's the right word, but like
Fair enough.
she just
Okay. So that should be,
acts too much.
as far as I'm concerned, I feel like that should be like the base criteria, and then
Correct.
baki sab, everything else.
So
is
I
bonuses
think
and
I got this, doctor. I feel that what he's trying to say is basically there are other things that these basic lovely things don't matter. The other thing is like he may want to go to a disco, nightclubs. He wants to socialize more often, and
who
she
wants
may
to
be,
go to discos and nightclubs
Is
now?
discos
in this
exist
pandemic?
now?
That's the
Sort of
problem.
a-
That's
sort of a
exactly
guy.
one of the practical problems, that she wants to go to a nightclub and I want to.
Oh, he's the one who doesn't want to go.
The other way around.
I knew it. So I
Suresh ने
just
सही पकड़ा.
googly डाल रहा हूँ.
अरे, clean bold.
Okay. So, sorry, Doctor Suresh, are you done?
No, sir, Dr. Cyrus,
Okay.
please carry on.
So here's the deal. Quickly bring it into a short paragraph. You fell in love much later. Now you've fallen in love and you're trying to figure out that, okay, I've just gone to love. Is this what is going to be my final, relationship, or is there more out there? It's a classic case of anyone who gets into a young relationship or gets in. Is there someone better for me out there? There is no way to know that. Yeah. I think, and take it from, from men who've been in relationships. Sometimes the first relationship could be the best, and then the second relationship could be the best, right? You don't know how to retrospect these things until it's gone out of your life, and that's something you don't want to do, right? You want to be in something where you can not only be a friend with that person and vice versa, but it also feels good. See, it's not going to be it's not a checklist like Hojay said. You're not buying stocks or anything. It's not going to be she has to be this, she has to be this, she has to be. Even women will say that I want someone who's a particular way, but they always end up settling for one or two of those options, right? Out of the 10 they get like 2, maybe 1.5, and that's what you have to keep in mind, is to be practical. I presume you're in your 20s, right?
Yeah, late 20s.
So I think it's late 20s. I love how cool people are nowadays, late 20s, 29 and a half, that's
I'm in my pre-30s.
Upper Juhu,
Yeah.
upper.
I would say,
Kolaba.
and if you had to do it, is maybe just keep on exploring till it feels right for both of you all, right? And I think that's the only way to look at it. But don't look at a typical, story of, oh, she has to be this, and this. I mean, I'll give you an example.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
I think the most crucial thing I feel in a relationship, and this is my personal opinion, is when the two of you all can be friends. Right? Everything else is an added bonus. I feel like everything else is an added bonus if you can just be friends with each other. Because, love, lust, looks, brains even, they start to kind of fade away as you go over the years. But if you're still a friend, right, it's fun. I think that is, for me, a crucial aspect of a relationship. On that, and I'm just going to cry because I don't have any.
Oh my God. Can I tell you something very strange? I realized to myself that whenever I started speaking of, like, when my then girlfriend, whenever I started speaking of a girlfriend or someone I was in a relationship with in the third person, it meant that is over. I don't know what that
We've heard
if
that in
I'm-
Khan Masti episodes.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
He knows.
Now we
remember
know what
all
your
of the-
problem is, but but bro, you gotta listen to that inside voice, man. See, all this other stuff is your mind saying, oh, this much age difference, itna ye, itna wo, itna da da da. But inside, what are you feeling? You might have all pros in your head, but inside you might not be completely into it. So thoda time go, I'm sure you have the answer inside you. We can't. We honestly don't know anything. I'm barely managing my own house.
No, I understand. Thank you for your perspective.
Yeah. Like I keep on telling people, take what works for you and then throw the rest out.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
information, not people.
That is the moment he realized you stop
See,
watching the stream
I
or calling
think-
people.
I think his main problem has been that there is a difference of lifestyles. And that's
Yeah,
where he's
so
finding.
Suresh, sometimes I think that the fact that I didn't date in college and that period of my life when people date the most, and then as soon as I got a chance, the first person I met on Tinder matched with that person, I jumped into a relationship. Probably I should have experimented then. Now is not the time. But
Correct.
but now it makes me feel that I'll lose a part of my life if I don't do that. So it's just, I don't know.
Look, I've been exactly like you, like where I'm like, oh my god, if I had known how the world was going to be later, I would have dated more and met more people and all. But that's gone now. Ho gaya abhi. Done.
अरे
Khatam.
यार, ऐसा
Tata.
मत बोल.
Rahul Gandhi .gif. Khatam. Tata. Bye.
I feel your problems
Chhod
are too much on the surface. There's not really something very, it's just, I think from the way you're talking about all these things, you're talking about more opportunities. Maybe you want to date more and then, experiment a little bit. So if that is the case, you should be very honest with your girlfriend and tell her that this is what you feel from within and move ahead.
From now on, we are going to send the doctors only to Panvel. मतलब
Yeah.
अगर डॉक्टर ज्यादा कर रहे हैं तो डॉक्टर को ही पनवेल भेज दो. Anyway, best of luck, buddy.
How rude.
I
Thank
hope
you,
you
thank
got
you.
I hope you got some sort of perspective on you, and trust me, it's very normal for everyone to have all these different needs and wants. Nobody is alike, yeah. Can you imagine
Absolutely.
being in love with yourself?
Don't be alike.
Anyway,
It's don't.
Thank
It's
you, guys.
better to
Thank
be
you.
alike than to be an alike.
Suresh Panvel, Suresh Panvel.
wow. Now the person who called for advice is saying कि Panvel आ गया. That
See,
this
इसका
is
problem solve हो
I
गया,
am
that means.
really
Okay,
happy
इसका
we've
problem.
reached this point. Thank God. Okay, take care,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys. Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Take care.
bro.
Thank you. Have a good one.
ये कितना
Solid,
अच्छा
yeah.
लाइन था.
So sweet. Yeah.
If you can't be alike, don't be nalayak.
Sir.
Get it on a shirt.
I just wanna ask
Still, you managed to eat your dinner?
Can you? No, I didn't. But
Please
can you
eat,
hear
bro.
me properly?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thoda, you're
Yeah.
a little away from your mic.
Cyril is full energy today.
No, the technical he doesn't know, na. So
Now is it better now? Now?
you're
No?
sounding soft. You're fucking with me, na. Hey, Noel D'Souza says, "Hey Jose, loved your book, ladies. Please, was funny as hell, and also kind of helped me with my love life. Please tell me you're working on another book, man. It was really tough writing a book. My book is really bad. Also, there's a lot of spelling mistakes. We didn't proofread it for some reason, but I have been kind of honest in there. So go pick it up, check it out. Margaret, kidhar hai?
Hi guys,
Hi, Margaret.
how are you guys doing?
Canada, I mean, what to tell you
I
now?
mean, slight itch, but other than that, it's fine.
How are you,
What?
Margaret? Tell us.
I'm good. So my problem is actually for a friend, not for me.
Oh, 1 second.
This
Friend.
sounds like Jose's problems.
Bloody hell. ठीक है, बताओ.
Seriously for a friend. So my friend had a baby like 4 months ago. And another friend of mine also had a baby like 6 months ago. And both of them called me and we had a conversation. And they were saying that their husbands are kind of not really being romantic with them like they did before the baby. Yeah. So they were like, it's not like it's not about intercourse, but it's like just holding hands or hugging or just romantic gestures in general. So they've not been doing that since the baby has come. So, and I don't know what to tell them because I'm not married, neither do I have kids. So
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
don't
going
know
to take us
what-
back to the time when we had babies and Suresh already pulling his hair out.
Yeah, so I can only suggest you should go and see a doctor. They should actually go and see a counselor immediately. That's the only way that this can be sorted. Their problems can't be discussed over here.
Also, there are other angles also to it. You know, Suresh as a man, we can tell you the lighter side of things, but if it's a deeper issue, they might want to seek
It
some
seems
kind of
to be a deeper
external
issue.
help.
I can assure you it's a deeper issue.
Suresh is sensing a danger. Yeah, of course. But look, also at the same time, na, as a guy, I can tell you that I was also very. Suresh, tu thak gaya tha na, remember? And we were we were also in this zone, man. I mean, of course, we can't even complain. You can't even compare what women are going through as opposed to the guys just have to show up and be like, hi, we're here, we're the father. But but I can tell you that it's also very taxing. So it's possible that they're also going through their stuff. But like Suresh said, this was fairly more serious than a regular like sort of love problem.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're really good because they help out with the baby, and they're changing diapers and doing all the kind of
That's good,
housework.
yeah.
Correct. That's
good.
very nice. Yeah, thank God.
So they're good in that way, but of course, they missed. I mean, my friends probably missed the physical intimacy that they had.
Yeah, but it becomes tough also, because that I can't even remember the first year of when Chloe was born. I feel like I blocked it out of my head. It was so stressful, and I was just like on like Tinderhooks the whole time. I was not sure what was going on, and I do remember not feeling like being in love, and not feeling like wanting the hand holding and all that stuff, and yeah, we kind of went through the same thing also. But I think I really think you should talk to your friends, and they're gonna need to have a little more help on this. At the same time, they could maybe give their husbands a little more time, maybe. I don't know.
Would it be okay if we call the husbands and tell them, okay, this is happening? I'm not very close with the husbands, but should I interfere?
See, that depends on your definition of interference. I don't know how far things are going, but I mean, hopefully they're sweet chaps and they're willing to hear someone tell them that, look, this is going on, and then maybe they want to try to fix it. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Tough one. We can't pretend to know the answers.
No, I would have given you a lot more right now, but I can't, because I mean,
it's so
He's
emotional.
got a
also.
gun pointed to his head.
His wife has got a chair like that. She's standing with the chair. She's about to knock him over the head.
As good as that.
Huh? Yeah. But Margaret, I mean, I don't have any of these. I can't relate to any of these issues at this point. But the general thing is maybe, talking to them may not also help, because men tend to be very defensive, especially in these situations. Like if you look at Hojay and Suresh's body language right now, you'll realize they've already become very defensive about things when you brought the topic up.
What?
So my
hands are not folded.
I think the easiest way is if the spouses talk to each other, right? That's a relationship, and I think they need to maybe, again, like I said, fine line.
Yeah, I guess they do need to talk.
And tell them not to talk to Cyril.
Yeah, because I can talk. No, I'm not getting to this.
Someone did mention in the chat saying that it is also possible that talking to the husbands could backfire. They said you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would be best if it came from someone really close, or someone who they're close to, or maybe them.
Yeah, I was thinking like I could send them like a gift card to go on a date or something like that.
That's maybe so sweet. How nice. Do that.
But then the baby will also have to go along with them.
We can find someone to watch.
Cut to Margaret is stuck with the baby and they've gone out for like,
that would be nice.
That's okay. I'm willing to do that. At least for a day or whatever.
How sweet. What a good friend you are, Margaret.
Yeah, such a great friend.
That would be good to have you as a friend. Thankfully, अभी आप लोग का बच्चा वाला सीन सब खत्म हो गया.
Yeah, बस तो husbands must be like this now. उनका बाल वाल ऐसे हो गए रहेगा पीछे.
Margaret, really sweet of you to call on their behalf. Have a good one. Try having a little chat with your friends.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Margaret.
I felt Suresh's butt cheeks clench during that call.
Yeah.
He was like,
I think if Suresh had the time, it would have been a 4-hour conversation.
Yeah.
It's tough,
आराम से.
My wife is probably watching this and saying, "Sala harami, सबको advice दे रहा है इधर."
Exactly.
अपना time में क्या हुआ था याद है? We tried. It was damn tough, na. Suresh, you remember anything from the first year?
Lots, but I sense danger.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's see. We are 1609. people on the stream. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit that like. A big thank you to all our mods over here. Of course, I'll keep repeating this. Hey, Cyril, I was like, why is Cyril smiling for so long? That's so weird. Anyway, don't forget to go to the description of this video. Find Nikhil's Instagram page. Go give him some love for so many amazing artists have been creating things. He आएगा वापस. I have to pull him back in. उसका computer hang हो गया. Oh, I know what he did. He tried to fix his microphone. कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो गया. No, Priyanka, Daniel, we are not going to have another child. I don't need to check this with my wife also because we are in agreement. So not to worry. Somebody's asking over here. So back to where we were. Don't forget to hit that like, and if you have already unlike, re-like, it's the sentiment that counts. How do I find these people now? Anyway, let's see kaun hai. I'm bringing Harsh in. Hopefully this call will not be too harsh. Suresh, I've never seen anybody use one wig to have 12 different looks in the middle of like 5 minutes. अलग ही level का है. Thank you so much everyone who's still here. Harsh, you there, buddy? He's connecting to audio. ठीक है. Connect होने दे. Cyril, look, he's restarting his computer. I can't wait to ask Cyril what happened.
Yeah, this will be so.
मजा आने वाला है. Harsh, your mic needs to be put back on.
This will be Cyril's relationship problem with this computer.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, buddy.
How are you guys?
We're good, yeah. Thank you for asking. Nobody asks us, you know.
Yeah.
That's very sweet of you.
Thank you, man.
बताओ भाई, क्या problem?
Problem is a classic case, but क्योंकि अभी मेरे साथ हो रहा है तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि यूनिक है.
ठीक है, बता देना कि क्या problem हो गया.
Yeah. So the thing is कि there's a girl, me and she are friends since last 6 years.
Okay.
We started as a good friend. There was no feelings of romance or something like that. But eventually what happened was we were in the same academic course. We are both doing chartered accountancy. So time came where the course got really difficult for both of us. We were continuously trying to overcome it, but we were not able to. We were there for each other like a friend. But what happened was I eventually developed feelings for her. So it was really bugging me a lot. Like she's a friend, but क्या मैं अकेला हूँ इसलिए मुझे feeling आ रही है? क्या ये सच की feeling है? Maybe difficult time में वो साथ है इसलिए मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि she's the one. Maybe she's not. So what happened was I one day confessed to her, like in a good way, कि दोस्त ऐसा ऐसा है. I want to take a step forward. But she apparently did not have the same feelings. We talked for a couple of times after that, but she was like कि मुझे नहीं है वो feelings, पर मुझे तेरे से दोस्ती भी नहीं तोड़नी है. So I am having really difficult time to maintain the friendship as well as my feelings. Like I'm not able to. मतलब अभी तक तो मैंने accept नहीं कर पाया उस fact को. I'm somewhat struggling with that feeling, rejection kind of, but she's also a friend right now. So I'm really, yeah.
Okay. Harsh, continue. I was just going to tell Hojay Cyril is
You stopped him to tell him to continue.
Okay. So the thing is कि I'm really on that rope कि यहाँ feelings है, यहाँ दोस्ती है.
Correct.
पर मुझे क्या करना है? I'm not able to.
उनकी तरफ से क्या है?
She's like, I just want to be your friend. You're a good guy and we have a good friendship. Let's just continue this, man. I don't want to risk our friendship for a relationship.
Correct. ये
And
तो
one second.
जवाब तो
Did she wink at any point when she was saying this?
No.
No, nah. Bro, you know, the worst thing is to hear somebody say this to you who you feel so strongly about. Man, I remember feeling that it's such a crappy feeling. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But you have to realize that it really is not about you. It's about her own feelings. Like if she doesn't have those feelings for you, she doesn't have them in you, and there's probably nothing you can do about it.
At least you can pretend to be magnanimous and say, see, I respect your wishes. You said this na bas khatam. आज के बाद सिर्फ दोस्त के जैसे treat करूँगा. You would have said that also.
One thing is to play it cool every time. What would Cyril do? You have to ask yourself.
Cyril, see, for example, I'll give you a classic example. You know, Harsh, what you're going through is like your relationship with your PC.
Okay.
It can go off suddenly and it can also come off.
ये सुरेश का पीसी है, not your PC. But
मेरा
एक
नहीं,
second,
Cyril का PC.
very important question. हर्ष वो clear हो गया एग्जाम?
नहीं, हम दोनों का एग्जाम बचा है.
अरे भाई दे कौन से स्टैंडर्ड में है बेटा?
Sir, we are doing chartered accountancy. So
Chartered accountants, that means you are studying intermediate खत्म हुआ, finals के exam.
final में sir, yes.
Final group 1, group 2.
Group 2.
Group 2, 1 clear हो गया already. That means final है.
This is like when you tell your dad, ना, you tell your dad कि I'm having relationship problem. He's like, तो exam कैसा चल रहा है तुम्हारा?
Yeah, like he's not interested in
And
the
I'm trying
relationship
to,
part.
so now I'm just making sure that he knows about balance sheets, you know. So right now तुम्हारा balance sheet पे बराबर से लिखा हुआ है.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
sir.
Clearly it is
Okay.
written over there that this is a liability. You have to book it over there only. Don't try to make it an
Okay.
asset if it's
Well
already a
played.
liability. Correct? और
Okay.
एक काफी
Okay.
और काफी टाइम के बाद ना you'll see that the relationship is also starting to depreciate. You know, so whatever you have, you appreciate. That's it.
Okay. That's a
तो
good
इसमें
one.
इसमें आपका net profit ही रहेगा, तो नहीं.
Okay. Okay, I hear you, man.
But it's but bro, it's totally okay with the next person.
Yeah.
Why it's best to be with somebody who kind of has the same feelings also. ना, otherwise बहुत one-sided हो जाएगा.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't need
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You want someone in your life who's opening.
Are you
seats
having
on the
chips?
street.
Lace chips कर रहा है?
मेरे को भी देख. But
Yeah, like-
you want
Yeah.
someone in your life who's gonna love you the same way, if not more. So don't worry. Next person you find is gonna be way better. Or maybe it might happen with her also. But eventually, you'll get to the point where the right one will find you.
And sometimes
Sure,
maybe
sure.
y'all only find each other again, आगे जाके, है ना?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
But you're
Just
not
focus
alone,
on the
okay? It's
exam
बहुत normal है, ये होता है, सबके साथ होता है. Can you just
exactly.
look at the odds, and you're a CA, you're into CA,
Yeah.
right? You should play with the numbers. Look at the odds. So many people, so many different kinds of people. What are the odds to
Yeah.
get 2 people who can gel with each other? It's actually pretty low. So I don't know where I was going with this.
Yeah. I'm like, are you trying to like tell him there's no hope outside out there?
But you get
Also,
what I'm
you-
saying.
Also, you will get
Yeah.
a job faster than any one of us put over here. Chartered accountant बनेगा, you know, online maybe. So focus on that, bhai.
Yeah. Harsh, I think what
Yeah.
the doctor trying to say, and I didn't hear your full problem, but they're saying that there is a bright future for you out ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stress about it. You got time. I think just explore. That's the magic word for today. Explore, right? And you,
Yeah,
you'll find love. You know, you find it in the strangest places, but you'll find it.
Crack that exam, man.
sure.
Do really well.
Yeah,
and
do
then
that.
be like,
Yeah.
boy, sab-
And also build up your body. Work out.
Okay.
For Suresh,
Okay.
not for anybody else.
Hey, for yourself, bro. You look feel so good. Trust me.
Okay, buddy.
For sure.
It did
For
help
sure.
me. I'm just saying, but
Harsh,
but go
group hug from other
Yeah.
guys who have also been rejected. Come here.
Friend zone. Friend
Interact.
zone.
Yeah. I'm
I
giving
was
you a group
rejected
hug.
this afternoon and I'm in a marriage.
I just got rejected right now, and there's no one with me. I'm alone.
Take care, Harsh. Hang in there,
Yeah,
buddy.
man. Thank you, guys. Thank you so
Cheers,
much.
man. Bye bye. Sweet
So I
chap,
take this
bechara.
opportunity, guys, to say I apologize for dropping out.
क्या हुआ,
Yes.
Cyril?
क्या हुआ,
What
Cyril?
happened?
We are very
I don't
curious.
know, my foot hit a wire that pulled
Whoa.
a certain wire out of my PC and it all shut down.
Acha.
And
Your mic is a little better also now. Did you do anything?
I can imagine that happening to anyone, but but you.
Cyril, our tech expert.
You're trying to do a Suresh Menon story over
I
there.
did. I thought I blew my PC. I was like, oh man.
God.
Very funny.
ऐसा मत डरा अपने को, Cyril. कहीं
It's
मत
okay,
जाना.
Backup है laptop.
My laptop. अरे बाप रे.
Genuine message देने
message.
का है. It's connecting
Wow.
to audio.
Oh.
He's
Hey.
connected.
Hey, what's up,
buddy?
bro?
What's up, man?
Hey, burn.
What's up? Can you guys see me?
We can
Yeah.
see you. We can hear
Genuine
you.
देने का है. अभी अभी थोड़ा देर में जल्दी देने का है. जल्दी बोलने का है.
What's up, guys? Dude, this is the first time I've connected,
Oh
and
my god.
literally, I think in like 20 minutes I got in. Thank you so much. I am just actually having a little urak Hoezaay with my friends.
Oh, किधर है?
So
Wow.
I'm in Melbourne right now. It's about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Just having some nice
You have
spot
to
with some
Urak to
biryani.
Melbourne, bitch.
Yes,
Hardcore
yes,
people.
Sharks.
This is my friend, by the way.
Hey, buddy, what's up? How's it going?
What's up?
Good.
Be careful.
So,
Sab
Hoezaay,
दिखा देगा.
In fact, I have never joined the live stream, but this is the first time I have, and I genuinely want to say something. Is that last year I was going through a very bad sort of phase in my life in terms of a breakup and stuff. And I messaged this to Suresh on Instagram as well. I know he replies to messages, and he did reply to mine. Very nice of him. But yes, the original Khan Masti with you, Suresh and Cyril, I used to watch that, and that used to give me so much of happiness, you know, just watching those videos, laughing at different jokes. It helped me sort of come out of a really bad phase that I was dealing with. So I don't have a problem right now because I have this really nice girl in my life at this stage that helped me get out of the problems I was facing back then. But I genuinely want to say this from the bottom of my heart. A huge thank you to you guys. Hoezaay, I love you. Suresh, sir, respect. Cyril, I love you too. And thank you so much, man. You guys were there when probably no one was there.
There's a very amazing problem.
What
I love about it is that you said such amazing things and we love it, but you also made other people feel like, "Arey, iska love problem kya hai?" He's coming, "I'm fine. I'm great, guys."
Exactly, dude.
और मेलबर्न का पनवेल क्या है?
और एक और चीज I will like to say this too, because I watch the stream regularly and I see so many people come with problems, and I see Hoezaay saying that, you know, "Arey yaar, trust me, at some stage you'll look back and you'll be like, you know, it's good that happened, you know, at least you're not with a person like that, and you know, you're happy now." And I am an example of that. So those who are having problems,
well done.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Just one correction. I never say trust me because you can't trust me. But yes, I agree.
that we all agree.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Damn sweet of you.
So,
very sweet, man.
But you can trust me. So yes, for all those that are going through some problems, hang in there. You know, watch these streams, laugh. Just Hoezaay, Cyril, Suresh, and Cyrus as well. Since he has joined you guys, it's been absolutely brilliant. So just keep spreading what you guys are, you know, the happiness that you spread, and
so sweet, yeah.
Cheers.
He gets it. This man gets it. We found a replacement for Cyrus. Okay, let's continue.
All right, take care, man.
Take
care, buddy. Bye, dear friend.
Cheers,
Also,
guys. Thank you so much for letting me in. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.
He had some good advice, I have to say. Like, you know, he said, watch the stream, and I think I should try it. We should try watching the stream, maybe.
I have to transfer his money right now. Just give me a moment.
Who's Naruto?
Who's
Naruto?
Arey baapre, don't say things like that out loud, Suresh. Just pretend like you know ki wo kaun hai. And
Suresh is a guy
who's
something.
Somebody saying Suresh took some Malayali Naruto. Who the hell is Naruto?
That's even funnier. Oh God, stop, Suresh. Oh God, that's mad.
Akash Rai said that.
All right.
Malayali Naruto.
और कौन है आज क्लिनिक पे लव प्रॉब्लम्स?
Priyanka Sahu, is it Cyrus Sahu ka?
Sahu, are you pretending to be Priyanka?
Man, when people come on and say nice things, people are still commenting skip ad. उसको skip नहीं कर सकते.
Harami chat is harami.
Yes, we paid them to say those things, but मैं कैसा skip कर सकते हैं?
Oh.
Priyanka, are you there?
You think Priyanka is watching us right now and they're saying
2021 blank calls. Priyanka, this is the opposite of Cyrus Sahukar, Priyanka Sahukar.
The mic is really far away. No one can hear her.
Anyway, poor Priyanka could not get through. Hey.
Nice try, Cyrus. We'll see you soon.
Vijay. I just thought of Suresh's old joke, you know, that the doctor says कि Vijay, बहुत problem हो गया तुमको. The Bollywood film. He says क्या हुआ डॉक्टर? आपका हार्ट रिप्लेसमेंट करना पड़ेगा. And then he says, but डॉक्टर साहब मैं तो सिर्फ टॉन्सिल निकालने आया था. So shit like that. विजय, आपका माइक ऑन कर दीजिए. विजय.
हेलो.
कैसे आप?
सर बढ़िया, आप बताएं.
चल रहा है, मतलब उतना भी. अभी क्या बताऊं? बताओ मेरे भाई, क्या प्रॉब्लम होगी रियली?
Is it just on relationship or can we talk about anything else also?
मतलब बिटकॉइन वगैरह?
नहीं.
Talks.
We are doing love issues, मतलब love problems, because it's the safest supposedly.
Ointment का I can give you some. Ointment
आप क्रीम लगा दो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. Antiseptic.
नहीं सर.
क्या? What happened, Vijay? Everything okay?
Just a minute.
Take your time, Baba. Vijay udhar maar rahega. Thang, thong, thang.
No, I was just locking the door.
Acha.
Locking the door.
Well played, sir.
So it is more about career and family issues and all. So,
Oh gosh,
if-
yaar.
एजुकेशनल एडवाइस चाहिए आपको.
Career and
maybe-
all. ठीक है आप बात तो करो ना. Go for it, buddy. जल्दी सी. Most people don't wait for all this. They're like, भाई मेरा घर में इधर वो पूरा किसी ने खोदा, उधर पूरा टंकी बना दिया, and we have to listen to all that. तो आप कर दो.
एग्जाम्स का प्रॉब्लम
Okay.
तो नहीं है.
Go for it, buddy.
Yes. So I'm 21 years old.
Yes.
Things started. So from starting, my teachers always told my father that he's a bright student, but when the exam results came, so he was like, "Where I don't cheat on the paper." My 12th wasn't good, 10th wasn't good. So things went that in second year of my graduation, my father insisted on giving CAT.
Sorry, Vijay, for a second,
So I-
you're being uploaded into the cloud. Just, sorry, could you repeat that? We lost you for a second.
So from where?
Yeah,
You're-
from right there.
From after your 12th result came, you're a bright student. And
Your
when the
dad was
results
saying
came,
कि
your dad was
पेपर पे
saying-
नहीं दिख रहा है सब.
हाँ वही रिजल्ट्स अगर इतना है तो रिजल्ट्स कहाँ है
Hmm.
सो ओके सो एंड मतलब मैं तो स्टार्टिंग से तो एवरी कन्वर्सेशन और जो भी हुआ मेरा मतलब जो पिटाई वगैरह हुई वो सब इसी के पीछे हुई है कि पढ़ता नहीं है या रिजल्ट इसके पीछे so the thing happened is in second year of my graduation father insisted on giving CAT but मेरा तब इंटरेस्ट नहीं था मेरे को एक्सप्लोर करना था because college life I was enjoying so it didn't went well in third year in 2020 Feb, I started coaching for my CAT and I was clear that I want to give it but then this COVID happened and not to blame them but some मतलब मैं भी adapt नहीं कर पाया to be honest online लोगों ने बहुत सेल्फ करी
Which is fine. वो भी ठीक है. It's not a problem.
So I'm like, I want to give myself another chance, maybe take up a job because I graduated in 2020 and क्या बोलते हैं, I have a gap
भाई
year.
एक बात बताऊं, our parents ना they'll always be a little extra hard on us because they know कि दुनिया कैसा है और क्या क्या करना पड़ता है आगे बढ़ने के लिए. So I never, of course I never understood this when I was younger. Now after having a kid, I'm like, अरे बाप रे सुनना चाहिए था. But at the same time ना, you're gonna have to take control of your own life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I totally get it. You know, I also sometimes hear the things my mom used to say to me when I was younger. Ki, why have you pooped in the hall? Or why are you not completing your books or whatever it is. I still remember all those things. But as you grow older, you'll realize that there was definitely some reasons behind why they are so hard on us. And it's not necessary. And someone wrote in the chat over here ki marks on paper don't mean anything. Ask Jose. Bhai, mere ko kyun? She's right. Whoever that person is, they're right though. Your marks on paper and how you deal with life, your street smarts, completely different. Completely alag hai.
So I wasn't. So the thing is that I want to give CAT again because I'm serious about my game, but they are like कि नहीं बहुत late हो गया है. So I talked to my sir and he's like, okay, you should give that because you have time, but like they have been too controlling. So what I'm able to understand, like I'm from business family background, so what they want is like 22-23 तक MBA कर ले, 2-3 साल नौकरी कर ले, फिर business में आ जा, 28-28 तक शादी कर ले, so our job as a parent is done. Like तुझे settle करके, what I get is that right. But and like there is more to that. What you have to is encourage for the risk that I'm going. एक तो हमारे safe खेलना बहुत वो है कि safe खेल ले. अभी हो रहा है पढ़ाई के साथ साथ MBA कर जा. मेरी इच्छा है कि वर्क एक्स ले लूँ और so like and इस और एक और चीज ये है कि जब मैं CAT preparation कर रहा था, I liked about them that my preparation is going well and all. So they also have trust issues with me right now. So they are like, how can we trust you now that this time you will be able to make a good outcome process from because starting से तेरा academic track record देखे आज तक कोई अच्छा result आया नहीं.
Oh my God, holy shit! I feel like I'm hearing my own story through you, bro. मेरे साथ भी same चीज हुआ है. My mom is like कि अभी now what's the point of taking computer classes? You started everything else. अभी क्या फायदा? And yo, this is just you're just going through this moment in time now. Eventually you're gonna have to do what your heart wants. And अगर तेरे को करना ही है, you feel like कि तू crack कर पाएगा ना, have a word with your parents and कर दो. I'm sure.
Vijay.
I'm sure they want the best for you also.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson, take it over.
Let me give you a piece of advice. So when I was, 9th grade going into 10th grade, I actually had a big, tussle with my mother at the time, who wanted me to continue. I wanted to do distant education because I wanted to focus on a more practical, knowledge and, take on, internships and stuff like that. I had to make a presentation, and this is how I convinced my parents, okay, my mother. I made a presentation on the benefits of if I took this line and did what this was, this is how I'm going to achieve what I wanted to. Now, again, I'm just saying that maybe that's the clarity that if you want to give your parents, maybe think out of the box on how to explain it to them, right? They are coming. Parents are always going to, think they want the best for their children, and they'll always say, no, but this is how I've done it. This is how it's been done. This is how you need to go about it. I expected the same thing from the resistance from my mother as well when I did that, but I made a presentation stating I want to continue. Of course, I was a DJ. I used to test video. I made a presentation. I made in the 10th grade. I made a presentation because I was like, I want to, do a different line. I will continue my education to distance learning, but I also want to do all these things. And at the end of it, it worked out well for me, right? But it took that extra step for me to explain to my mother what it meant to do this, right? So maybe think out of the box, figure it out, and at the end of it, you need their support. They there's nothing like family supporting you through it. There is always resistance, but the support overshadows all of that. So keep that in mind.
If I want to pursue my dream, then I need their support, because without their support, I won't be able to do that. I know.
What's your dream? What's your dream?
So for the time being, I want to do an MBA now. To give
man. Go for it. Do it. It's always good.
There is resistance from their side. Like they want to play it that we gave you 2 chances. You weren't able to perform earlier. How are you sure? How are you so sure that you will be able to do it this time? And also, they're like competition बहुत है. To the smart भी नहीं है.
See, that's
So let me give you background on my parents. They're like very orthodox Hindi medium education and.
Correct. So, but that shouldn't stop anyone from encouraging anyone to, I wish my son had to say something like that. I'd have been so happy to hear that.
Hey, so I'm just taking a moment. Sorry, guys, we're going to take a quick moment over here. There are a bunch of people saying Cyril on mute. We did this joke like weeks ago now. So I asked the mods, whoever's posting over here Cyril on mute, just ban them from this channel only.
One second. Let me say that I'm okay with being on mute because that's how my relationships are anyway. No one's listening to me.
Oh.
This
but
joke
Vijay
is now
listening to
2
you, sir.
weeks old, guys. Really, please ban kar do aise logon ko nahi.
Vijay, listen to me. You will find resistance. You will find that, but don't worry. Just dig deep. Like I said, you've got 3 different perspectives of how to go about it. Find a way to try and convince them, or find a common ground. Yeah, and maybe you'll be able to work it out, or maybe just finish it off and then go back to what you want.
And also, since I've been chatting to my son also a lot, let me ask you 2-3 questions which your parents have already asked you.
Oh, nice.
Are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing it because some of your friends are doing it, or is it coming from within?
That's a good question, though.
So yes, let me give you an honest answer. When the first attempt was there in 2019, it was the pressure from the parents to go for an MBA. But now I feel that I genuinely want to do it.
Then do it.
Another thing is that due to problem, I wasn't able to give my 100%. That one thing is that if I give my 100%, and then I fail, that wouldn't be much of a problem, because I know now that I give my 100%, that things didn't work out. That's maybe okay, but you weren't able to just give your 100%, and you know that if result hasn't come, you have a regret for lifetime.
No, it's nothing. MBA, if you're doing it, nothing. Firstly, you have to get admission inside. Then
Bro, I've gone through the same thing.
A lot of things are there, so you'll know by that time. And I'm sure you'll do very well, because if you got it in you should go and do it. I don't think, unless there's a problem of the fees, which I don't think so is a problem with you. And just go ahead and do it. Yeah, I think you can convince your parents easily, because after doing an MBA, it will help you in your own business also. So just do it. Go for it, Vijay. Just convince them. Put your arms around them. Convince them nicely. They are parents. They are worried about you. They just don't want you to, go through any bad feelings after getting, if you don't get good marks or something like that. So they're trying all possible ways to make sure that you are not hurt. Maybe their mindsets are very different from where they come from. So they're just trying to.
I'm getting it. They want to be protected, but now they are being too overprotective. So sometimes they have to let me go.
Listen, Vijay. let me tell you, my mother's still overprotective, and I'm almost like in my 80s now, but this still doesn't change. They never stop being, they're always going to be that, so don't worry about that. And I know it feels a lot. It's still, even years go by, you love them, it'll still feel a lot, but they have their best intention. I think you just have to find a way around it.
Vijay, what you got to do is you jump on the train, go to Panvel, meet your parents over there, and tell them, and have a sweet conversation. Don't start from this key. You guys are not listening, or you guys are doing this. Just try to explain how you feel. I'm sure they'll hear you out.
Okay.
Try to kar lena. I'm saying you got nothing to lose. You want to get further,
study.
right?
I'm very happy. You must study.
Get past this so you can call us back for love problems then.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you for listening. And
Best of luck, buddy.
You guys are doing great job. Because
It's average at best. Yeah. Take care, Vijay. Bye, buddy.
I just want to take this opportunity to say that somewhere down the line, I felt Suresh went into self-diagnosing certain issues. Suresh was not even talking to Vijay at one point. He's like, Vijay, are you on the call? I'm sorry.
Oh, God, hilarious.
But that's a discussion that we have at home every day, So it's very crazy. But I personally believe जो करने करो यार. किसी को force नहीं कर सकते to do things. No chance.
But you'll definitely give your experience.
Hello.
You will share your experiences with your kids, na?
Of course. But also,
I worry, not you, Cyril. You can't because they're all in different countries, right? And you're not in touch.
But the problem is while playing FIFA, I don't think people can hear properly.
Very funny. It's FIFA. Oh my God!
There's a ceiling that has a problem.
Neha.
Even I worry, not you, sir. You can't because they're all in different countries, right?
Please put down.
Yes, I got to do the Cyril's children joke twice.
Yeah, twice. It's like I got slapped both times.
Hi, Neha. How's it going?
Good. I'm so glad I got in. I won't take much time. I'll quickly get into the problem. So I am with someone for like 4 years now. Okay. And
why do your voice sound so familiar? Are you a teacher?
No, I'm not. I work like a corporate job. So yeah.
Go for it. Take it.
Yeah. So I've been with a guy for 4 years now. Okay. And before I met him, he had a life event where he lost someone, and after that he's been battling this mental illness. Okay. So the thing is, I really like this guy, and we are like, he's the greatest. Like we are great together, everything is good. He's superb. He's a nice person. But the thing is, his mental issues always come in the way. Like, in our relationship, there has always been this super highs and super lows. There is no this in between. Okay. And I was okay with it. Like he had disclosed this to me right at the start, and I was okay with it. I was okay to be with a person who's battling mental illness. Okay. Because he was the kind of guy I was looking for. He was perfect in all ways. There is nothing that I can criticize about him. But the thing is, now after 4 years, like I feel like I've become exhausted. I have exhausted, like, kind of, you could call it the caregiver stress. Like, I don't want to deal with the anxiety episodes and all of that. I want to have like a normal, because I feel like now even I might be going down that road. And it's not good, But the thing is, I don't want to give up, because if your loved one is ever sick, would you ever give up? Not only in terms of mental illness, if the person is suffering from any other illness, you shouldn't give up, right? You should stick to that person. But at this point, I feel I'm just so exhausted, and I just want like a normal time, because we have had great times, like super great times. But then right now, I feel like we've just been in a lull period for a long time. So yeah,
So I think that this is we're the wrong people to speak to about this. We're definitely underqualified to help you on this particular thing. But I'm really sorry that you guys are going through this, the both of you all. And like someone has mentioned in the chat also, I don't know if you might be able to fix this for him. Also, someone else mentioned that maybe that's not the right term, mental illness. I'm not sure, but I don't think you should be the one who becomes his therapist. Maybe you got to get a professional to help him. Maybe get a professional to help you both through this, because you're both going through this, right?
Yeah.
So
No, I don't want, like, I know, like, we are very sensitive to this issue, and I know, like, we should look for a qualified person, but I am just talking about my decision to carry on. It's like I'm exhausted. I know, like, I know you guys will never give your opinion about how to battle, the illness. I understand that, but what if a person is just exhausted?
I think what is necessary over here is some sort of serious counseling, because but I'm sure that as you speak, also you're having so many doubts about how to confront the person with their problems with this issue, and you yourself may be finding it very difficult to openly speak to him about what you're going through. So I think both of y'all will have to go to a therapy together, to a counselor who can really guide you all, and hopefully things work out. As you rightly said, you can't leave anyone who's going through issues already, and about them.
I know you're exhausted. You're probably just looking for someone to even just hear you out.
And it's very normal. It's very normal to be exhausted also. That sometimes it's how much can a person do, but at that time, it comes on whether you can really be without that person. Most probably the answer is no. Correct. So that's why you should go for a counseling session together. That will work a lot. That should really help you a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You definitely want the best for both you guys, right?
Yeah.
So then last person to speak to is us.
Exactly. and you already sound like you're really into him, right? And I think that and exhaustion, I know exhaustion pushes you to the point of like, can I go on? Do I want to go on? Do I want it? It puts doubt into your head. But that's what exhaustion does to anybody, right? And like Suresh said and Hojay said, this counseling is the most beautiful thing, right? There's so many things you never know about yourself that you'll get to know through counseling, and the professional, and they know how to do it. And it might open a whole different level of your relationship. And then if you're still exhausted, take a vacation when it is safe to take a vacation.
Yeah.
These things work. They're nice.
Use a me time for all by yourself. It'll just help you.
Yeah. And I guess the pandemic is just, like,
complicated things even more.
Yeah, believe
Yeah.
Why did you remind me of the pandemic now?
You okay? You do sound like you're worried about what the right thing to do is and what the wrong thing to do. There's no real right and wrong. Don't worry about that.
This question has always been in my mind, like, like, what if I have to end it one day, or, what if I will be done with it? So, all those questions. But I guess I have to just...
Yeah, Neha, when that day comes, and if it ever comes, then spend your energy. Till then, don't bother. Save, live each day as it comes.
Sai Sen in the comment says, don't beat yourself up over this. That's the last thing you gotta do.
Yeah. Also, I want to tell you guys, I know you guys don't believe this, but a lot of women watch Kaan Masti and we enjoy it. It's the most amazing thing.
They're all guys pretending to be women. I'm just kidding.
I know you guys like you do it just for time pass, probably the Kaan Masti episode, but it is really like amazing. It's too funny. And I want to tell Suresh and Hoezaay this one thing. Like, I used to love watching your radio show. I'm not sure which one it is, but the Kamla Ka Hamla one. I used to listen to it on my bus to school every morning. So yeah.
Mr. Suresh,
thank you so much. Thank you. Everything will be nice. Raju, take care.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good weekend.
Best of luck to you both. I hope you guys get better and feel better soon.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right.
Bye, Neha.
Bye.
Cartoon Neha.
In fact, she's got a voice for radio, no?
Yeah. What if Neha's just by herself?
The best place to watch us is on radio only, because वहाँ पे शक्ल नहीं दिखता है तो अच्छा.
Oh, we're still stuck on this, no, Hoezaay. I think like, we'll talk about this story sometime.
You used to say Cyril was my producer. He keeps saying, "Come on, Hoezaay, press the button. You have a face for radio." I'll be like, "Why are you saying that to me?"
So mean. I never said that. Only said twice.
Never.
People going through so much of crazy stuff. I feel
Harish
bad.
M says love is a lie.
A lion or a lie?
Lie.
I cannot. No comments.
Switching.
My wife is watching the stream. I can't say anything.
She's making notes. Your wife's making notes. He said this at 15:34.
Look, for people who are wondering about कान मस्ती and all, man, come to our Discord. एक pinned message है उधर कि क्यों निकाल दिया गया वगैरह वगैरह. You can still find कान मस्ती in some spots. It's on Google Podcast still. You can still check it out. We're re-editing it for like a 2021 feel, so that stay out of jail and that kind of thing. So please bear with us. And if you're a true fan, you won't be like, "No, मेरे को दे दे, मेरे को चाहिए." No, dislike. Just relax. Saas slow. Everything will be okay. 1,691 people on the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Don't you dare interrupt me now in the middle of a quick intro bit. An hour, 10 minutes. Don't forget to hit that like button. Go over to Cyril's. All his socials are there in the description. Suresh.Menon. Go give them likes, send them messages. Jay is connecting to audio currently.
काफी टाइम हो गया लपट में से कर रहा है. Jay is connecting to audio. I think
He's like, यहाँ पे है phone. यहाँ पे नहीं.
आ गया.
He made it. Jay, कैसा है?
Hey guys.
How are you, buddy?
जय, क्या बात है? बोलो जय.
कैसा जय?
मेरे भाई.
कुछ नहीं. अभी थोड़े 2-3 महीने पहले थोड़ा ब्रेकअप हो गया मेरा.
Oh damn.
तो मेरा सिंपल क्वेश्चन है कि how do you even move on from a person who has who you still like?
Just move on.
Who wants to take this?
So everyone at one point of their life, they do maximum. Many people go through this breakups like this, and then they're stuck. They think, "Ki kya karu abhi? I couldn't live without this person. What do I do?" and all. Then you realize as life goes on that actually you wasted a lot of time. When at that age you should have been thinking about a career, making money, so that lockdown may we are not scrounging around. We never knew lockdown hone wala hai. So basically what happens is this is a phase. So I know it's difficult for you right now to forget it and move ahead, as you said, move on in life. It's very difficult, for no doubt. But to make things easier for you, maybe like I started doing some things different. I mean, like me, a lot of other people have also gone through it. And then you realize that, maybe it was all meant to be. So ultimately, I firmly believe that you'll always be the person that you're meant to be. So sometimes, if it is not meant to happen, you'll have a breakup, then you'll move ahead, then till you find that person who's meant to be with you. So that's what is going to happen with you also. So there's no need to take it very harshly. No need to judge the other person also. There may be a lot of reasons for what
Suresh, was it the previous stream where Sahu had mentioned that love is like a spell and all, and I was like, "Yeah, mere saath bhi hua aisa." Bro, I wasted 3 months of my life crying and worrying and this, that and all. Suddenly one
I
day
was kind of going through the same thing that the
so,
last girl was going through, because my girlfriend also had bipolar disorder. So it was kind of like an up and down thing. So but I still liked her, and it was still,
Look, one of these days you're going to wake up and suddenly be like, "Oh man, I've spent so much of time on this breakup. I could have been doing other things with my life." And it's fine. Even that's part of the process. You're supposed to go through this. You're supposed to be thoda devdas and all, apparently. And everybody deals with it differently.
You don't have to be a devdas. Pehle to body banao.
Apple juice.
Start looking good and start loving yourself a little bit more. So the love that you were, one part of your heart that you were given to her, now you got it back. So give it all to yourself again, and you see the difference that you can make to yourself.
Yeah. And it's also been hard because I've been an international student, and I haven't been home in the past 1.5, 2 years.
Oh,
so
man.
It just kind of you just kind of I'm just living in my own room alone. My roommates are kind of just.
Oh shit, bro! Damn.
So you need to. Which part of the world do you live in?
No, I'm in California.
So the lockdown is now not there. So you should start going out and meeting people, and
Yeah, so I've been hanging out with my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I was telling my friend that dating is like having a cigarette for the first time. Once you know how good it feels, you want to keep hitting it. You just keep having that feeling again. So it's
I don't know if that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
but
I've not smoked enough to know this.
Okay.
But this is a great. See, even these feelings, what you're going through, is something that you'll remember later on in life, and you'll feel nice about it.
Yeah.
So enjoy these moments also. So good moments will be there, bad moments. You're young.
The bitter sweetness of it all.
Yeah, bitter sweetness. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The exact word that I was looking at.
But it's going to be good, man. Couple of months from now, you're going to be like, "What is I? Oh my god, I call those guys? Shit."
How embarrassing.
Those
I hope they
fools.
delete. And you may actually send us a message. Can you please delete the link
Can you
that I
please
read?
edit my
Because
part
I've
out?
gotten
Yeah.
because I've gotten back with her. That will be a mistake.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You never know. You never know.
Take it as it comes, bro. Take it as it comes.
Yeah. Never say
Yeah.
never. Cyril, sir, please give him some.
No, guys. I've been listening to you guys, and I feel like Jose's gone to deep thoughts.
Cyril's
He's
watching a
staring down like
movie
this.
on
Yeah,
Amazon
I'm
Prime.
watching an episode while you all finished off right now. Listen, Jay. Here's the deal. Is this your first relationship or
No, second.
Okay, so you're still young in the whole relationship game. Again, there's no numbers to how many relationships you need to be in to finally meet the right one. But here's the deal: if you're feeling, sorry, my mother's calling me.
He's like, get off that stream. You are an asshole.
So if you're feeling, that you miss her and you're feeling like I've made the right decision and stuff like that, that's okay, right? It's okay to feel like getting, like Suresh said, sometimes it's as you go by, these things are going to make such a big difference in your life, right? Like every relationship that I've been in my life is celebrated because it's been such an amazing experience to have these people in my life, and they gave me the opportunity for me to be in their lives, right? And I look at that as a very enriching purpose, right? So for you, I think your question was, how do you get past this? And the only way to do it is once you take something out, right? There's a void in you. You need to fill it in with something else. It could be the love of somebody else. It could be a hobby. It could be a career. It could be anything, right? That's the choice is yours, right? And I think that's how you need to think. And the more you start moving towards that, the less you start thinking about this part. But if you sit in a room and lock yourself and don't talk to anyone and call up 3 strange guys on YouTube, it's going to play on your mind, right? So
Bro, some of my best work I did when I was going through a breakup, and I've not been able to do any good work since then. Sometimes I'm hoping that I get divorced, but bro,
I've been working on myself. I've been like what Suresh said. I've been working out and stuff. And so
And
thanks
also
for your
remember,
guys' help, dude.
if you think too much now, you'll become like this.
Sir, he's done. He doesn't want any more of your help.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Jay, best of luck, man.
Take care, Jay.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye, bro. Damn. California knows how to party. You know what I found really funny, Beach Mein? If you guys see me laughing in between, it's because I've ended up seeing a bizarre. This guy, Abhirup, says, this is all rich people's problems. I laughed internally for good 5-10 minutes. Balesh is here. He says I somehow can log in on Fridays. I cannot log in on Saturdays. Balesh, abhi kya, what to tell you now?
Balesh ने मुझे LinkedIn में कुछ मैसेज भेजा था, खुद डिलीट कर दिया before I could read it.
Oh, तेरे गाली दिया तेरे को शायद.
क्या मालूम?
मेरे को अंदर आने दे.
So again, जो भी people who have been taken inside and who have not been taken inside are all it's all Hojay's karnama, not mine.
Hey, please, मेरे ऊपर मत डालिए सब. Thank you.
Sorry, guys, my mom just called. She said she won't be sending any hate mails or messages on the comment section.
Hey, that was her. What's your ringtone? Yeah, quite cool.
Who? Me?
Oh,
I'll send it to you, sir.
Suresh अलग ही frequency पे चल रहा है.
अरे
तुम्हारा ringtone कैसा?
It's a movie का ringtone इसके लिए.
Sir, मैं इतना फिल्मी थोड़ी है, sir.
Hey, राजा.
Hey.
मेरे को
रिया कैसे आप?
What is Riya?
अरे.
I was wondering why you're talking to Riya like that. How's it going, Riya? Tell us what happened.
So actually, it's a long story. I don't know if you guys are.
Ballpark 1 hour, 2 hours, how long?
Yeah, see, the Panvel train reaches around 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1 hour takes to reach the station.
How long? Just give us an idea. This is actually nice. Where शुरू से पहले नहीं दे, like look, अपना 1 घंटे का है, आप सुन लेना. How long?
नहीं उतना long नहीं, like 10 minutes.
ठीक है, फिर क्या problem हो गई really?
Before I start, I just wanted to say that you guys are doing a very good job, and I'm a huge fan.
Debatable, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Thank you so much.
Your 4 minutes starts now.
Okay. So basically, I had a breakup recently, last year during the lockdown only, because I was dating this guy who went abroad for higher studies, last year, and before that we were in a, like we dated for like around 2-3 years, like we completed on and off, like it happened like that. And uh, before that, I always had a very bad experience like with men in general. Like most of like before that whom I had, he used to not be very serious about me, and like always like nobody wanted to commit. And first time I found someone who wanted to commit and like love me for who I am and stuff. And then like he had to go abroad for studies, and we were facing communication issues because he went there, and he didn't get time because he was like settling with things and everything, so we couldn't talk daily. And time gap भी था because abroad और यहाँ का like 4.5 hours का difference था, तो वो उसके वजह से भी things were bad. And then like in last year, like once he had gone in August, like last year, and in October around, like I had gone for my and I had told him like on call also that I'm feeling very unhappy and stuff. And so he was like, when do you not feel unhappy? Like we never thought of coming out for a solution or anything on that sort. So that was going on. And then 2 months after that, I went for my friend's birthday, and like I got super drunk and I kissed a guy. And I was feeling very guilty. Like that day only I was started crying, and I next day, like first thing in the morning, I called him and I told him that. And he said he needed some space, and we were having some like communication problems. After that, he wanted a break, and then he told me that he loved me a lot and he wanted to be with me still, but things didn't work. Like I couldn't feel that way, like that way, the way, like the feelings which he had for me like before. And then he said, "Hey, it's best we break up. Like I don't think this is working out." And that's why we had to like break up. But it's been a year, and I don't know. I just feel like I'm always like scared that, and I feel guilty, and I've always been very apologetic for that. But I also feel very scared that what if I don't get someone who love me again? Because I tried like downloading dating apps like after 6-7 months, but I just couldn't feel anything, and I always felt like a horrible person for what I did. So
It's so crazy. Another person who's telling my story through their own lives. I've gone through something similar, but
You
well,
got
of
drunk
course,
and kissed the guy.
I did. Yes, I just walked into that one. I was the guy in that situation, and I feel like, I mean, once you're in it and something like this happens, it becomes extremely confusing. Of course, in your case, it's been a year now, right?
yeah,
Can
because
can
I keep thinking that that am I that person? Like I mean, how could I have done? Because I
look
can never.
look, we all make mistakes when we're younger. All
Yeah,
kinds of some mistakes worse than the other
when
ones.
you're older also.
Yeah, of course, there's no doubt that what you did was not cool. That's fine. You know that, and that's why you're feeling guilty. I think the first step you're gonna have to go through is you're gonna have to forgive yourself. Have you have you guys cut ties from each other? Has he forgiven you? You feel like
No, so it's a
you still
complicated.
need his forgiveness, right?
So it's a complicated story. Like the thing is, my best friend and him are very good friends because when we used to date, we all used to hang out together. So after this incident happened, like she kind of like lost respect in me, and she started taking his side, and she's become more close to him. And the thing is, whenever he's sad or anything, he calls her, and she's stuck in this phase. And when I tell her about anyone, like if I've met any guy, she'll be like, "Yeah, how can you meet anyone else after what you did?" And
Oh
so so
no. Okay.
so it's like a very so I the thing is, after my breakup, I lost both of them like together, like in the whole process. So and the thing is, now my like my parents are like looking for guys for arranged marriage, and that pressure is also like a lot.
The way I see it now, what's done is done, and what's in the past is in the past. Definitely, of course, it was not a great thing. You're not proud of it either, but you're never gonna move on if you keep living in
Yeah.
the past. This is all gonna become baggage now, as it goes along. You're gonna have to find a point where you say, you know what, that's not who I am, that's not who I want to be. And then you're going to have to move on from there and go forward. Because if you keep looking back, you keep feeling more and more guilty. You keep feeling
Yeah.
more like, "Arey yaar, kya kar diya? Maybe I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that." But it's not true. We all make mistakes. It's fine. Maybe
The thing is,
maybe you ended up in that person's life to teach him something, and he was in your life to teach you something. Whatever. What's done is done now, though.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. But like the thing is he's still like, I mean, he's there on my Insta and everything, and he still like messages me at times to talk to me. When I try to not talk, he'll message me and try to start a conversation, but as friends. Like after our 6 month breakup, I also messaged him one day that I miss you, you want to get back and stuff, and he said no, I want to focus on career and stuff. But then he keeps messaging me still, at times. I don't know, like
He's probably missing you and feeling like he wants to talk to you. That's perfectly normal.
You have to take it for what it is. If he's messaging you, then maybe he just wants to chat, right? You can't overthink that he means anything beyond that. And if he's clarified that he doesn't want to be in a relationship, like I said, right? You shouldn't like Suresh and Hojay said it. I think maybe you need to now focus on what's next for you, honestly. And I think you're right. Don't beat yourself down on this. It happened. It did. You can't undo that. But the thing is, you can move forward from it, and it's okay. It is common in everyone's life to go through these situations, right? So I think that just expecting anything from him is also men are very sensitive, and once something gets out of the system, it gets out of the system, like with you as well, right? So I would say just move forward.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
sir,
think,
you're saying.
sorry, Cyril. I was thinking that how quickly people judge, especially when it's a girl.
Man, I was just thinking the same.
I-
People,
yes,
in general, people are very judgy.
So I feel today's time these things have to be put behind, and one has to be more sort of understanding about one from the okay, this happened now. You can't go back and erase it from the past. That's over. But you can't keep on thinking about that and blame yourself for anything right now. If that person was
just to bring up the point, I'll give you you have to be. It's so big of you to the fact that you called him the next day, right?
Yeah.
So and you were trying to be honest about it. So
I couldn't sleep that night, after what I did. But then I thought I'll call him in the morning because I was super drunk that night.
And it's always a dangerous thing to do, and I'm also a big offender in that case. But you should always
call me how many times, Suresh? You should call me.
There's nothing you can do. So one has to move ahead and not keep on blaming oneself. So you should learn to forgive yourself also. Okay, this happened. You admitted that it was wrong, and it's wrong from within. It's wrong, and that's it. Then you moved on.
One major thing I want to tell you is that from here on, now that you know ki kya hai, kya nahi hai, you can never ever use the alcohol excuse again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. I can. No. I think that's fine. You can use it. Don't listen to them. They're from a different.
No, because if you know it's wrong and you do it again in the same way, then please, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, my point is that I think that again now
it's a really bad feeling. I know how it.
Listen, Ria, I think you're young. You have a great life. You have a long life ahead of you. Don't hold yourself down for any of these things. There is no such thing as guilt. It happened. It other person can't understand it, and that's it. That means this is not meant to be for whatever it is, right? So move forward and go ahead, right? The situation could be different where you told him and he said, okay, I understand, and then he looked past it. But that he's not the type of person to do that, right? And you can't blame him for that either. That's his way of dealing with things, right? And you have to respect that. I think he wants you in his life as a friend, then respect that part either, right? And I think that's what it is, right? And maybe there's someone else out for you who will love you for the way you want to be loved, right? I don't think that there should be an issue. Like I said, be an explorer and start exploring.
I just feel like staying friends with your ex just complicates things because I mean, if one of us, find somebody or, is talking to someone, you just have that jealousy and everything. So it just leads to, it makes things ugly.
That's subjective.
That's called love. It happens all the time. Nothing has changed. All this new generation shit and all the same shit happening again in a newer form.
But Ria, I'll again tell you, again, find it your way. I will disagree with the fact that you can't be friends with your ex. Yeah, because you can. It is there if you have the right intentions. It's simple.
I just want to say a big hello to Mittu, who says this things happens. Kissing somebody when drunk shouldn't be a reason for a breakup. Somebody has insecurities. Best of luck to whoever's going to be in a relationship with Mittu. Just be a little careful. I don't know, but look, take the lesson from here. Like somebody mentioned in the chat, take the lesson, make the best possible version of yourself now, and you got to move forward and let the past be the past. Now it's done.
Yeah, just forget about it.
The thing is, like after 6-7 months, I thought that I'll download these dating apps and try to move on and stuff. But there, all the guys are so desperate. Like most of them just want to like.
They're 100% Ria. They are 100% desperate people out there.
Nobody wants to commit, and in the start, I mean, I met 2 of the guys, and both of them had a horrible past. Like one of their ex-girlfriend had died, and the other one's other one's ex-girlfriend, they were also in a relationship for 5 years.
How much of stress you'll take into your life? Just I think you take a break. Don't install any apps and stuff. Take a break. Drink lots of water.
Work out, do some exercise, do some meditation.
You don't need this in your life right now. You don't need this in your life right now.
Calm down.
Yeah, and then I spoke to guys from the arranged marriage one also, which my parents saw, but they are just too different. Like, not someone I would want to,
Can I tell you, like, all these things, right? Dating apps, and then I feel like these are like fun chapters in your life. You're just getting...
because after this, I just feel, what if I just die alone? Like, what if I don't get anyone who wants to love
rubbish.
me?
Hold on 1 second. I felt like this when I was in my 20s, and look at how many people are there with me today.
And my parents keep telling me that my age is going, like, I mean, I'm reaching that age.
And
you're probably 21 or something now.
I'm 25.
You're just like... Some of the panelists were 25, 40 years ago. Don't me.
Ria, stop being so hard on yourself, yaar. I know कि गलती हो गई है. You have admitted to it. You seem genuinely apologetic about it. So
can I just summarize this, Ria? Don't look at it as a mistake. Don't look at it as anything. Yeah, it is not a mistake as far as I want to tell you. It's happened and it's fine. You just move on. That's all you need to focus on, right? Forget trying to put tags to things that absolutely don't make sense, because love can be found anywhere. It can be found with multiple people. That's how we are as humans. We don't find love from a single person, right? I'm just saying. So I just don't look to the two married
She said love can be found in multiple people.
It can.
Yeah, I'm
not sexual. Remember that. Love is not sexual.
Correct.
All right, love can be found with multiple people.
Correct.
I stand by that.
God.
So
no
Ria,
point
getting
no
very
point in
now.
pulling your hair for this.
Yeah, Ria, you'll be fine.
Come, Ria, let's go. सब लोग train में जाते हैं पनवेल. चलो. Come, Ria, come with us. You good now?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel like I've lost hope in men for now. Maybe I think
Hey, hold on. Did you lose hope because you're talking to us and you're like, this is what men are, then this is not working out.
Sorry about this.
No, not because of you guys. Just generally what I've been through, even after my breakup, it's just like too much to take right now.
Take a break. That's all.
Break. It's time for a break. After breakup, you definitely should take a break. That's true.
Yeah.
आ रहा हूँ. The train masters come with the train. Ria, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Take less guilt. Yeah. Come stressful.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Great talking to you all. Bye.
Hey, good chatting with you too. Best of luck.
I mean, it was all
Thank
right.
you.
But
no. Oh, you know. She was going to say just
Oh,
1 minute.
Jose,
I just want to say
disgusting.
कि you
Oh,
all are
So,
all
we
assholes.
do this many times. Anyways, चलेगा.
अरे भाई
Disgusting, yeah.
20 minutes से मैं
1 second. I'm just writing in the chat.
she
right
want
now,
is it's a long
Hojay,
story.
why you cut her off?
This is what it's like having no responsibilities on the stream, where you just have to sit there. Cyril can chat with the chat over there. Suresh sir अपना wig का अलग-अलग scene कर रहा है.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, right. You're right. Actually, I have no responsibility.
Hey, somebody asked me, does your son watch this stream? I must tell you, FIFA खेलते समय stream के लिए time नहीं रहता मेरे बेटे के पास. Thank you.
Yeah, also one of this, because I've been getting like a lot of chat spam. I did take my mother's call. I spoke to her.
Chat
It's
spam.
fine. Yeah. She's good. Yeah, it looks like he's smiley and happy. It doesn't look like he has a problem.
One second, guys.
That's the smile I had on when she said, "No, I'm sorry. I'd see you as a friend." Nikhil, you there? You made it, buddy. You're gonna regret calling us. Hi, Nikhil.
Hello. No.
How are you, buddy?
Hi. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
चल रहा है भाई.
आप
कैसे हो?
सारू छे. केम छो मजामा?
Sorry, I'm not Gujarati.
अरे!
Another communication fail. This is another enchilere moment.
Superb. Nikhil Patel surname શું છે તમારે યાર?
Hey, now that's not his fault. Abhi, Suresh, please. You Nikhil के लिए 1 point, Suresh 0. Nikhil, over to you.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. And sir, like I want to tell you, like since my school days also, I didn't had much of female proximity. So like, and उसके बाद में like I went like from school, but like जैसे वो होता था ना कि सलमान खान की मूवी में दो लड़के लड़की दोस्त नहीं हो सकते, kind of. Then and yeah,
किसका स्ट्रीम चालू है वो बंद करना पड़ेगा. I think Nikhil आपका.
सर आप ही का स्ट्रीम मैंने बंद कर दिया था.
अच्छा
सर बंद कर दिया.
Check my computer also 1 second. हाँ इधर भी बंद है. Go for it, buddy. क्या problem हो गए रे?
Okay, thank you, sir. And sir, and later on, like I went to boarding school, तो वहाँ पे भी यही था कि scene was like we girls and boys we are not expected to talk, so cut down there. Later on, I moved to Kota. There was like zero thing, no female proximity, and now like I feel like part of me is like unstable without of. I think like I'm kind of person कि हर चीज़ stable होनी चाहिए. तो often I feel कि be it be like physical need or maybe like emotional need कि मुझे लगता है कि if there is a girl in my life तो it would make me complete, and often with that thing I don't think it with a married man it goes something different.
What? No, I was just I'm just assimilating the information.
No, sir, I'm not making fun of.
Continue, sir.
So this is like that, sir, and maybe like many a time like it's like high time for me in my profession. Like I'm graduating this year, so like career wise also, but many a time often I feel this thing. तो मेरा mind काफी बार dicey होता है उस चीजों के ऊपर लेके. और एक चीज लगता भी है कि like कभी कि grooming के लिए कि if you have some female friends, so they help you groom there. And another thing is like I interact with like my friends who girls and all, और maybe तो मुझे एक बार कई बार लगता है कि whenever I talk to them तो मुझे वो feelings develop होने लग जाती है, which is not good I think. क्योंकि अगर मैं किसी A से बात कर रहा हूँ, then I talk to B, then I talk to C, तो सबके लिए थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसा हो जाता है, which is not true, not right. कि एक मतलब if you I think I should stick to someone कि अगर वो होता है तो it should go with the one person.
So anyway, भाई ये बहुत normal है, you know, you see someone who you're slightly attracted to, you start imagining your life with them.
Yes, sir.
You know, and everybody. So that don't worry, that's normal. You acting on that and then trying to start a life with all of them, that might be a problem. So don't worry, that वो आप मत करना. It's absolutely fine to think in your mind कि अरे अगर इनके साथ relation होता, what would it be like? That's fine. That up to this point, you're absolutely fine. There are no issues at all. One thing I want to tell you is that you are complete in yourself. You don't need anyone else to complete you. Man, woman, child, whatever. That's for sure. Wow. That's for sure.
Wow.
And you can... अरे मजाक मत उड़ाओ मेरा. But
बहुत अच्छा होजय भाई बहुत अच्छा.
And until you stop feeling like that, na, you won't be able to give yourself completely in a relationship also. Because you'll always feel कि something is lacking, ये वो this that not. So like you said, your engineering, your exams, वो सब में ध्यान दो, खत्म करो, work on yourself, be completely in sync with your universe around you. And my God, I turned into Deepak Chopra.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Reach out for the stars.
Reach for the stars.
Nikhil, you know what?
Yes,
sorry, Cyril, you were saying something?
No, after you, sir.
So Nikhil, the thing is, I think your anticipation has become greater than your expectation. You know, in the sense, what you're doing right now is every time you meet somebody, you're immediately thinking घंटी बज गई, मंदिर चला गया, शादी हो गई और उसके 4 बच्चे भी हो
Yes.
गए, you know, पूरा honeymoon, and then you also took admission for your children's admissions in schools. इतना तक deep सोचने लग गया. I'll tell you the best thing to do right now for you is you have to focus on your graduation. It's very difficult, whatever I'm telling you. Then start working out regularly. Don't worry about women, proximity to women and all that stuff. That happens only naturally. You can't force the issue anyways. You should not even force. And the other thing is groom yourself on your own. You need not have somebody to help you groom yourself. You're a good guy. You're a sweet fellow. And there are so many people who want to be friends with people like you. Maybe you're not meeting the correct persons. You will meet them. It's all. But if you have this, मुझे आज कोई मिलना चाहिए, प्यार हो जाएगा, मुझे ये होना चाहिए, वो ना, that it's not going to happen that way.
You seem like a completely normal guy. Who people who need grooming are the ones who are super extra, and you're like, hey baby, chalo darling.
Nikhil,
need grooming.
Yeah,
Cool,
like there's two things. First, the Harami chat says that if you have a ghost story, kal aaja, क्योंकि तेरा जो घर का setup वो window ऊपर है ना, it's very nice and scary. I feel like someone's gonna stare through it. So that's Harami chat is me talking about your cupboard and that window. The second thing, I think, Nikhil, all these things that you're thinking about, you don't really, it's not important at this point, right? And I think focusing on your graduation, like Suresh said, and getting a job and all these things, and that you might even, and working out, you might even find interesting people at your workplace at the end of it, right? I'll give you a little gist. I was a very shy kid while growing up. I could not talk to women. I could not have the ability to talk to women. Like I was just so shy. Someone say something to me, I would just close up. And I went through that period where I thought, am I wasting time and should I be talking to people and talking to women? And honestly, it eventually just happened for me. It just started happening slowly. I started getting comfortable. Slowly, I realized I can trust people. I can talk to them. From there, it was all downhill when I started getting into relationships. But the point is that, give it time. Don't put a timeline on it. Focus on what's in hand and what you're comfortable with. Yeah, you'll automatically become comfortable with exploring relationships as it goes by. And the grooming part, Nikhil, I still haven't figured it out. Yeah, I also want, I'm like, please tell me what shampoo or what should I wear. It doesn't matter anymore. I think it is important if for certain people, you will find your own way and you will find someone who will appreciate you for just the way you are. You look like a sharp kid, man. So don't stress about that part.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat named Annie says the trick to finding the right person is to stop looking for them. I kind of agree with that. On some
like Mr. Lyrics.
Mr. Lyrics. Bye, tu fikr na kar. Solid, bro.
And
so
Nikhil. Sachin Tendulkar made his debut in 1989 and he achieved his first century in 1990. Similarly, you start batting now, you will score a century later on. That's
all. Sir.
Training for the batting practice later. Yeah. It's very strange.
And sir, I was like taking some notes. So one thing, like the previous before me one Ria came. So I just want to give, if I'm eligible to give advice to her.
Yeah, man.
So it's for her.
Okay, sir.
It's as much. Sir, I think it's equally important to forgive yourself as to love yourself. So she was unable to forgive her from.
Even I felt like that. Yeah.
That's right.
Correct.
And see, I think, Nikhil, that's your first step. You're already paying attention to what women problems and issues. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. Women really like men who listen to them, genuinely listen to them. Yeah. So you're on the right path.
Solid हीरा आदमी है, अपना खुद का प्रॉब्लम है, but वो दूसरों को भी हेल्प करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Sir, I salute you.
Salute you,
sir. Take care.
Well done, Nikhil. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
All the best, sir.
Yeah,
one last.
Yes.
Whenever I'll earn my first salary and I'll make a donation 100% out of it in the name of Chloe.
Arey, kitna sweet, bro. There's no need to do that. She's already robbing us every day.
No. There are less privileged kids around me, so I see them going without barefoot to the schools. So
I misunderstood. That's a really good idea. That's superb.
Yeah.
Kitna sweet aadmi, bro. Nikhil, Just keep being yourself, man. Just be more of yourself. Just chill. You're gonna do really well.
Thank you so much, sir.
See you, Nikhil. Take care.
कितना sweet.
Thank you so much.
So sweet.
Take care, Nikhil. हम लोग को रुला के ही रख देगा भाई अपने को.
And I must
moment. Sorry, go
Bye,
ahead.
buddy.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
See you.
Bye. Thank you,
Sweet
bro.
boy.
Yeah. Suresh, I think
Thank
was
you,
like,
Namrata.
अरे वो पैसा मुझे नहीं दे रहे वो.
हाँ मेरे को पहले लगा मेरे को देगा चले.
If anybody, if any like some again somebody said this in the chat, if anybody finds this guy on Tinder or any app, come watch him on the stream and be like, "अरे कितना अच्छा आदमी है," and then swipe. What is it? Swipe right, Cyril, when you accept someone.
I don't know. I got delete. I hit delete every time. You know,
Just
first
checking.
I want to take this.
Hojay almost gave it away, na? he said he suddenly swipe करे then I should not be knowing about this app. मैं तो use ही नहीं करता.
You want to bring it on, Hojay? You want to bring it on? One second. Let me bring out my filter
leave
game.
my house. What
Should
are
I
you
bring my
talking
filter
about?
game out? You know, I was going to say the Harami chat doesn't leave room for anything. So I found a comment where Chinmay said, Cyril went from being shy to cross-dressing with Saurabh Pant and Bandra.
Yeah.
I mean, hey man, thanks
yeah.
guys.
Thanks. I want to say a very funny incident happened last week. So, sweet girl called Namrata Verma got in touch with me on LinkedIn, and I thought she was a colleague of mine in my company. You know, then later she said, "I'm just a fan. I was on one of the ghost stories streams. You just added a fan girl here on LinkedIn." So that was sweet of her. So she still added. Luckily, Suresh.
ये एकदम shock में. He's like, लग गया मेरा like. नकली सुरेश, how are you, sir? I was like, इस बार उसको लेना ही चाहिए अंदर.
Angular है.
सब ठीक.
Thank you. पर मेरे को भी लग रहा था कि मैं एक मिनट स्ट्रीम बंद करना पड़ेगा. Sorry.
बोलो भाई. कैसा है?
बताओ नकली सुरेश क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गई?
सब स्टोरी होता तो ज्यादा बेटर होता, पर ठीक है.
अजीत तो अड़ेकर दिखता है यार.
वो कल ठीक है.
ठीक है, तो अभी ऐसा है कि
Take your time. People are still dealing with the shot. आपका frame जो है ना, they thought they were watching, they were on a different site, but
okay, so life चल रहा है, dating चल रहा है, और at this point of time थोड़ा arranged marriage setup भी है, तो plus add to that COVID scenario, तो हुआ ये है कि parents have introduced me to a girl who is actually a therapist. Okay. So because of COVID scenario, we thought that there could be meet and all. So बाहर तो जा नहीं सकते, और उसको वो डॉक्टर है तो उसको थोड़ा मिल गया वो डबल डोज. So she goes home or she goes to her place where she practices. Now eventually she just suggested कि अपन मिलते भी वहीं पे. So cut to the situation where I am going meeting her and in her therapist room, and she's asking me, how are you feeling? So I can't get that out of my head. I'm in a therapist room and she's asking me how am I feeling. I'm supposed to. So I'm confused that on the lighter note, I'm not having any serious problem. I'm just saying that
ठीक है.
उसको मैं वापस जज करने लग रहा हूँ, तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता कि am I thinking that is she a good therapist? Does she really?
Are you worried that she's going to constantly psychoanalyze you?
Yeah. So
reading his mind. He's worried about her reading his mind. That's all.
She's doing that, as well as my judgment is based on whether she's a good professional therapist or like whether she's a good girl for me.
What an interesting situation to be in, man. I mean, if it was a different time in the world, I don't know, but now, if you find someone who you can gel with and they're a therapist, man, I would propose immediately.
Man.
That's the thing, man, the gelling is.
Can you do us a favor, Nikhil? Can you just lie down over there and talk to us? And tell us how you're feeling.
No, this stream already looks really weird. मत करना.
वो कैमरा भी ऐसा है सर.
तो इसको भी समझा नहीं, चलेगा, आगे बढ़ते हैं.
Yeah.
So आपका प्रॉब्लम कुछ नहीं है. He's just saying that he feels that she is.
नहीं, जेल वाली जो चीज है ना, तो am I judging? Maybe in my head she's probably अभी मैंने जितना जज किया थेरेपिस्ट में. Again, I'm not a professional, but थोड़ा बहुत मैं भी पढ़ता हूँ, समझता हूँ. तुम
and ये normal है.
What do you do?
मैं I'm public policy fellow, so I work around
He's
governments
also,
on
I
social
believe you
issues.
have another channel also, Bhuvan Bum Vines, and you are also Karan Singh Magic. ये सब मैं chat से पढ़
ये
रहा
मैं
हूँ.
कर सकता हूँ मैं बाल चेंज करके वापस सूरज जी की तरह I will change the look and I like अगले दिन मेरे को वापस तुम लोग देख के बाहर ना निकाल दो कि ऐसे बाल चेंज
नहीं बिल्कुल I'll
Man,
remember but
I think you should go with the flow. देखना कि क्या है, unless she finds out that you are a criminal or something, वो अलग story है.
But also because we went ahead with this conversation, eventually मैं उस phase में आ गया हूँ. I'm telling her that you लगा you got some flaws in the terms, like तुम analysis भी कर रहे हो तो I hope your patience and all that.
See,
maybe आप दोनों को conversation करना चाहिए कि you know कि look, there should be some boundaries and don't like, maybe you are not comfortable being analyzed, so you can say कि you know देखो ऐसा होना चाहिए.
I think
change होती पता ही नहीं चलता.
Issue is that you need to take that filter off first, all because now what in your head is because she's, you know, you think that she's always analyzing you, but women also sometimes will talk like that, right? And she's not really analyzing you, but you're thinking she's analyzing you all the time. So you have to.
Also, I'm in a therapist room. I'm sitting on the chair.
Yeah,
she's there with the same kind of.
You need to break that filter out that she thinks that every time she's talking that she's actually analyzing you. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's just trying to have a conversation with you, you know. And
my wife is not a therapist, but she keeps on asking me a lot of questions.
Like, why are you still here?
No, also, who are you? What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house? Yeah. Listen, you're gonna be fine, man. It's gonna be amazing. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
एकदम flow में जाना, flow में.
Yeah. And every time you think she's analyzing you then you pay her for her fees. You know, maybe she'll stop doing it. Then she'll feel a little conscious.
So this thought comes to my mind. Maybe I should not she initially said that we have a very short period of time. I was like, okay, maybe if I elongate the session, yeah, she's not giving, which is also an advantage. I could share my problems, and if she figures out that okay, you got serious flaws, at least she'll give me good advice. If with
Just
rejection,
real quick,
I'll get it.
Nikita Gaura says they don't analyze first of all. I'm a counselor and I can say that she does not want to be a therapist.
Yeah.
Yes, quite possible. She's got her own issues to deal with. थोड़ी ना आपको ऐसा. So best of luck, buddy. Be chill, be cool.
And love you all.
Love you too.
Love you, man. Love you, man.
Love is in the air.
Don't forget to go and subscribe to his channel right now. And
I keep liking, disliking again.
अरे वो तू है, ठीक है. Take care, buddy. Enjoy.
Oh, cheers, man.
Nikhil Suresh. Nikhil Suresh.
1
hour, 51 minutes. Suresh drinking from the Bilin Soman bottle. 1,562 people on the stream. Thank you, everybody who's here. Please don't forget to go hit that like button, unlike, dislike, like, comment, जो भी है. अपने को क्या? Audio video says, I have been in relationships earlier, so I'm content with not wanting to be in anymore. Will it have any long-term repercussions? Who knows? You tell us, audio video. You can tell us in a couple of years. Let us know how that goes. I think that humans are naturally meant to connect with people.
Yeah.
Not people like Cyril when he makes that face, but otherwise, yes. So
that was my sexy face.
Oh, so sorry about that. Let's keep going. Who else is next? Sahu किधर है? Sahu का I don't think उसको मिल गया Wi-Fi.
Sahu is looking for the ointment.
Panchi banu.
Hey, not bad यार. अनुराग अपना mod बोल रहा है कि 1,555 people watching and 1.3k likes. That's not bad actually. I like कि वो gap कम हो रहा है. So I'm okay with it. अच्छा किया.
Oh, Panchi.
Hello.
Oh, Panchi.
Hi, Panchi. How's it going? How are you?
I'm okay. How are you all?
चल रहा है यार.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Tell us क्या problem हो गए रे?
Problem कुछ नहीं है. Actually, I'm writing. Actually, I'm in a dilemma right now. I'm writing a book, a novel about abusive marriage. My character, she's going through a very, rough patch in her life, and I have noticed that most of the Indian women, at some point or the other, they always suffer from violence or in their marriage or mental harassment in their marriage, but they decide to keep quiet about all those things because of the stigma about because of the retaliation, the fear of embarrassment. So I'm trying to bring the untold stories of every house into I'm trying to
Into
fit
the
that
book
in
that
the
you're
novel.
writing. Okay.
Yes,
Does
yes.
it count if my wife beats me? Even that is there.
Yeah,
Uh,
but Panchi, I just think that what you're doing is amazing. It's a very very solid topic, and I think it's great that you're doing something that educates people. I think that's fantastic. So best of luck with that for
Yeah.
sure. And
Yeah. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm planning to write about a very sensitive topic, that is marital rape, which is not criminalized in India. Still, it is not criminalized. But if you go to other countries, consent is a very big thing over there.
Absolutely.
Anywhere except India.
If there's anything
but,
we can do to help you, like for example, I mean, you could come in our Discord server. People are a lot of anonymous people there. I'm sure they could help you out with maybe if you wanted to connect with people or to get their stories, get their life experiences. Maybe you could do that. Not sure how
Yeah.
else we could help, but
Sure.
best of luck with
Yeah,
that.
I would. Yes, I'm trying to gather stories. I have my friends who suffered in their marriages a lot. I'm trying to figure out how fit those stories into my novel.
Yeah.
How can I tell the society that
Tell
it is
their
not
stories,
okay
yeah.
to harass someone? How you should not treat a new girl who you welcome so openly in front of everyone. How you should not treat her like an outsider after marriage,
Yeah.
and that's it. And I would,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, please
No,
say.
go ahead, Panchi. You were saying.
Yeah, and actually, I'm also looking for publishers who can, help me publish this book. I don't know if, because I am a newcomer to this thing. I'm
Correct.
really new. So I have written articles in magazines and newspapers before, but I have never tried writing a novel.
I
So this
think
is my first time.
you know what you should really consider self-publishing. I mean, of course, this
Yeah.
is not the place for us to do this, but I think you should consider self-publishing. You might be in a better position there. I don't know. You can maybe check with
Yeah.
people who are more well
Yeah.
versed with this.
Yeah, Panchi, I think once you do your due diligence and have all your narrative put down into place, I think there are also organizations, you can look them up, who publishing houses who can help you, and and they will talk to you and they'll give you even constructive feedback on how to go about these things. But just look it up online. There's plenty of platforms that will help you publish your novel and your book that you write out there. But finish doing your due diligence, put it together. There are these platforms. You can look it up. Just you can type up publishing platforms or and in India, and you'll get a list of these in a directory, and you can just start calling them up, do cold calls, tell them what it's about, and and from there onwards they will put you onto the right people. If not, help you take it out there. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Thank you so much.
Don't worry
Best
about
of
it.
luck,
And
Panchi.
and all the power and all the love for you. I think you're writing a great topic that that needs to be put out there. So I hope this comes out as soon as you can finish it off.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the push. I really needed it.
You'll do it. No
Go
worry,
for
man.
it.
Yeah, and hope you write many books. All right, Panchi.
Yeah.
You take care.
Bye,
Tough
Panchi.
one,
Thank
huh?
you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Take care, Panchi. Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye bye.
Oh, that was quite
Coffee
serious,
heavy,
and
No, I think it's great, man. I get
it's a
the
great
writing. Anyway,
it's a great thing.
but
Yeah,
I
but
hope she
she
finds
was
a
right.
publisher.
There's no section. I was just going through the sections regarding marital rape and all that stuff. So
I saw a
there is
couple of really weird angry messages in the chat, like people reacting very strangely, like as if it was
Really?
a personal attack on them. पता
Oh,
नहीं
wow.
क्या चल रहा है अंदर.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Anyway.
1 hour 58 minutes. We have about 15 minutes.
Hey,
बस उसके बाद
can I say this? Can I
बोल सकते हैं.
record your voice where you say 1 hour 58 minutes, 2 hours 33 minutes?
Yeah, we do a
I
time
like as
check.
an alarm check. Like I want to have like an alarm clock that wakes me up in the morning. It's
1
2
hour,
hours
15
45
minutes.
minutes. It's 13 minutes.
मैं record करके भेज सकते ना तेरा psychos. Nonsense. Wow, man. Don't forget to hit that like. You know I do it. I like the like.
Oh, what a way of.
That's what we need a recording of, Cyril. Don't forget to hit that like and like to press a button. I'm going to record that and put it on a button. That's a great idea. Man, I'm so lazy. Joy.
Hello.
How are you, Joy?
Joy की जिंदगी में joy नहीं है.
I don't think it's that joy.
Yeah,
it's a different kind of joy.
Enjoy.
How are you, Joy?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Joy,
Baba.
we can.
I cannot believe I'm on.
I know.
Okay.
Sometimes even we can't believe that we are doing this.
वो पीछे से whisper कर रहा है. Joy.
Stop it.
Hello.
Joy, go for it, buddy. क्या problem हो गए रे ले?
I'm a fan. First of all, great work. I love watching, listening to your podcast.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
The thing is, whenever I'm sorry, I cannot believe I'm here. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Take it there.
We can't.
You can do breathing exercise.
Would you
stretching
like us to make
exercise.
you believe?
Yeah.
We can help you believe that ये actually हो रहा है. Just give us a one slap.
Yeah. Just think you're sitting in the room with us, we're chatting, we're having a little chat right here. You know, that's about.
You're
So
here.
tell us, Joy,
Breathe
what's
in,
happening in your life?
breathe out.
In the past, when whichever girl I've dated, after मतलब I'm not saying serious dating. I mean, अगर किसी से ऐसा कुछ time के लिए बात हुआ है, for a few months I would talk to someone or like that. So every time after that, girls have been like, now after being with you, I'll be able to trust other guys, better. And this has happened multiple times, like two to three times. This has happened when the
Wait,
girl
they
is
mean
like,
that as a compliment?
Friend zone.
I guess so.
No, as in they're saying that आप इतना अच्छे हो, you're so nice. That's why I am now my faith in men is restored, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everything is sarcastic, Jose. I'm just
checking. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
So, मतलब two, three times that happened. This thing, and now I'm dating this girl. I really love her. Since the past 7 months, I've been dating this girl, and I'm afraid that the same thing would happen again.
Yeah, but you get put into that. You feel like you get put into that trust zone, and you become like not like a brotherly figure. Is that your concern, or like a friend zone? Is that what you're concerned?
Yeah, friend zone, like kind of a thing,
So I think, Joy, the classic case of friend zone is always when it's a lack of clarity, right? And it's as simple as that. If you like someone, trust me, you just need to tell them you like them, because if she doesn't feel the same way, then at least it's kind of making things clear for you, right? And you seem like a very sweet guy, very passive, someone who's not too confrontal, someone who will probably not make the first move. Again, correct me if I'm all wrong, but someone who I'm correct so far, right? Yeah, and someone who will probably wait for the woman to give you a sign before you try and make any sort of move or connection, right?
Always.
Yeah, and that's the case, right? What happens is women or the opposite sex will always end up trusting you and put you in that trust space, right? He's a nice guy, I can talk to him, I can be like it, but at the same time, you're falling for her and she doesn't realize that. So I think the only way for her to switch that out is that when you do find someone who you think, you feel there's a potential connection, you may want to tell her. You might feel hurt if it doesn't work out, but at least you've saved yourself from going through that entire part and bigger.
Yeah.
And trust me, Joy, there are only so many best friends in your life you can have. Okay, after sometimes it gets a lot. Right? I've got 363 best friends right now, Joy. So I'm just telling you, you don't want to.
So right now, I am in love with this girl. I mean, she also loves me and all that. We both are really happy since past 7-8 months or so. But the thing is, I am her first relationship, but she's not my first relationship.
That's okay. What's wrong with that?
That's okay.
What's wrong?
That's okay.
So
That's all
I'm
right.
afraid that I don't become that thing for her where she's like, oh, guys are good. Why was not I before in relationships? And I can talk to guys. I mean,
Oh, sir, you're a worrier like us. Where you're worrying about things that you don't know could happen, could not happen, might happen,
Yeah,
It's
should
like
happen.
chili. Is that that guy who was lying down? Then he saw
Yeah.
that there was a sack of rice grains in front of him, and then
Yeah.
he said that one day I'll sell this grains, and then slowly
Yes.
I'll make profits out of it. Then I'll buy a house, and then after that I'll get married. I'll have a few kids and all that stuff, and then all the diamonds that I'll be having, that they will.
Exactly.
I'll throw them away from with my own hand. Some story was
Oh
there. No,
my
वैसा यार
God.
बहुत ज़्यादा आगे सोच लिया.
Acha,
Yeah.
real quick over here, between Anuj and Deb Nandini, they have some advice for you. One is key, don't, like Cyril also said the same thing, don't wait for so long where you end up in this, and Cyril has coined the new term called the trust zone. Welcome to the trust zone. You become so trustworthy that they want to have you as a friend only. It's such a such an oxymoron. But between Anuj and Deb Nandini, they're saying that make the first move. You need to start flirting sweetly a bit instead of directly confessing, says Miss Mukherjee. She says that's not very attractive when you directly confess. You can't be like, मैं तुमसे बहुत प्यार करता हूँ, please
But
spend the rest of your life
he
with
said,
me.
na? He said they're
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
already.
yeah. But Joy, here's the deal. Don't spend your energy on what can happen. Spend your energy on what is right now, right? And that's what you need to focus. If you're in that relationship, spend your energy on trying to make that relationship joyful. All right, but I had to. I'm sorry. I just had to.
You're fired, Cyril.
But I'm sorry, Joy. I apologize. But I'm just saying that don't
It will be the
try.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah, try not to go there. I know your mind will automatically go there, but you have to train yourself to not think 1 month and 1 year and 10 years in advance of what will happen. What if she falls out of love in it? And she probably will if you're sticking your head so far ahead, right? You should be focusing on what's right in front of you. Right? And then keep that in mind. Keep on telling yourself. It's not easy, I know, but just tell yourself.
Yes. Thank you so much, Cyril.
All
right,
right,
man,
buddy.
Joy. And you'll be
Have
fine.
a good one.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. I'm a big fan of your work. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thanks for that,
All
guys.
right, take care.
Good guy,
Bye.
good boy.
Yeah, good night.
Sweet admin.
So sweet, he's here.
Hi.
Doctors, I just want to check because, as a practice in the clinic, we check on each other. So are you fine right now?
No, I'm just laughing about the end of the call is like, when you're saying goodbye and the family ka function khatam ho gaya. Bye, take care.
Yeah.
Bye, auntie, bye.
And there's
care,
always
auntie.
one person or the three of us who are like, yeah, bye. Yeah, see.
Said bye 20 times.
Yeah, bye. Hey, chalo, bye.
Very funny. All right. Somebody sent us a message saying, I'm so sorry I got disconnected. Please call me Priyanka Sahu. Okay, let's see if Priyanka will bring you back in.
Cyrus is trying to get back again.
It's Cyrus Sahu.
Cyrus is trying to get back into the chat.
People are like, I was promised Sahu. Where is he?
Yeah, Sahu, guys.
Even we were promised Sahu.
Chris,
Abubu will
Gaderia.
come tomorrow.
I know Jose handles the Zoom, but still, I request you to let me in. Yeah, I let you in, Chris.
Suresh handle. Suresh, go open the
Suresh
gate
is-
downstairs.
Yeah, मैं भी जाके आता हूँ.
So he's having own problems by himself right now.
Chris is quite annoying, and it's quite humiliating also for an old person like me.
Priyanka, you're here. You have to unmute your mic.
Yeah. I can
Hi,
hear.
Cyrus. How are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm filling in.
Go for it,
What's
Priyanka. क्या problem होगी really?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, so my problem, I really can't believe. Am I really connected?
Yes, you are. Let me check. हाँ, एक
Maybe.
second. हाँ, ये सब real चल रहा है इधर. हाँ, चल रहा है real.
Thank you, Jose. Okay, so my problem, I don't know if it is common or not. So I met a boy in matrimony. I've been talking to him. Actually, I haven't met him. I just talked to him. We are doing video chats. And so I haven't met him yet. And it's been like 7-8 months that we are talking, but it's not proceeding because of the pandemic, we haven't met because of that. So in his head, I'm his future wife. I don't know how he takes it. I mean, we are talking, I'm interested, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not there yet to say that I love him, but he usually says that. And I feel guilty that why I'm not feeling like the same thing. So eventually, sometimes I end up having second thoughts about so many things because
it's a whole in my whole life I've never been in a relationship. It's either one-sided love or someone else is interested in me and I'm not able to gather the same feelings. So this is the first thing. And sometimes I feel like guilty that should I tell him or that okay, I love you.
Arey, nahi, that one thing you can don't say it until you feel it. I mean,
don't say it out of pity.
Just remember, Priyanka, saying "I love you" is like a potato, right?
Wow.
It's sometimes underground until it's ready to come up, right?
Oh,
and then
wow.
is when you will say,
Wow.
Unbelievable. I did not expect this.
Superb.
Love is
Kya
like a
baat.
potato, Priyanka.
Love aloo ki tarah hai.
I'm really waiting for that moment when I'm that kind of person for who the feelings matters most because um, I don't know. I just cannot say someone casually I love him or
Then you shouldn't
anyone
also.
who
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just waiting for that, and he never forces me, but because it's not proceeding, sometimes I get second thoughts. I feel like how can I hold it, until I'm not able to meet him.
Where do you stay? And where does he stay? How far what's the distance
Yeah.
like?
So I'm in Bangalore. He's staying in Pune, and I've been in my hometown, Chhattisgarh, last
So look, whether you like it or not, right now this is a long distance relationship.
relationship. Yeah, can I tag it like that?
Arey, why did you say relationship like that?
It's not like that. In the sense,
She's
no, because they're just talking right now. They're not being able to.
But in that sense, it's a long distance communication, long distance relationship.
So
correct?
y'all have never met before, but it just started online.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a couple more hoops for you guys to jump through. I think you should. I think that there's a little more time before you all get to the I love yous and the shadis and the families meeting and all that stuff. You are still. I think you've gone a little thoda aage nikal chuke hain, but nothing wrong with that. Also, you never know. Things could also work out. But
Okay, so the purpose, can I?
yeah, I'm just saying don't feel guilty that you don't feel like saying I love you and all. When you feel it and when you really want to say it, it's gonna sound way better than it would sound if you were just saying ki are theek hai main bol deta hu. I'm saying if.
Okay, that's a
Kafi
great
soch rahe
advice.
aap. Yeah.
Yeah, so one more thing was, we are talking daily, but I don't know if it happens with everyone, but sometimes I feel like I'm having second thoughts about him. I cannot explain what exactly it is. Maybe it's about few habits, I don't know what.
ठीक है आप बुक निकाल के पढ़ लो जितने भी आपने लिख दिए. I'm just kidding. That's absolutely normal. Everybody's worried, no, because it's self-preservation. You want to know that you're making the right choice. That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that. You have to go through these motions, go through all this, figure out ki were your fears real, were they unfounded? क्या है? So you're gonna have to go through that journey yourself. वो तो होना ही है. नहीं तो how you will find out कि क्या what is on the other end of this? You do want to find out, right?
Yeah. Actually, I have a weird habit of noting everything down and analyzing it.
How? I don't know how I knew this even. Pata nahi. But Priyanka, if you're having second thoughts now, get them through your system. Have them. Speak with him. Speak to him about this. Be very, very honest. Be yourself. But the last thing you should do is ki say I love you out of guilt or out of pity or anything.
Yeah, you don't want to lie about anything, Priyanka. Just remember, you need to be true to yourself, and I think if you're true to yourself and you're honest to yourself, and you don't lie about anything, you should be fine.
And okay, I don't want to beat around the bush anymore. Listen, this is still an internet relationship. So, Cyril, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, I was talking about lying.
Oh, Pinocchio.
So just give it some time. वो होने दो थोड़ा मिल. You have to meet and you have to see whether you all like each other in person. Are you all the same people in person? Are you all different people behind the computer? बहुत कुछ करना है आगे.
Yeah,
I feel the same.
it's a tough situation for sure.
It's okay, Priyanka. You're in a great situation right now. Technically, you're
Yeah.
still talking over, video calls or chats or whatever it is. I think it's fine, right? And keep on chatting and keep on talking, and then you feel it and you won't feel it. Either way, you'll know as you go
But
by.
I know
Pandemic
now.
is going to be there for a bit, so you're not going to be meeting anytime soon.
Yeah. But I know now what Priyanka is going through is because he's already said I love you, na.
Oh, he's already said that I
Yeah.
can see my future wife and all that
Yeah,
stuff. That's
yeah.
the problem.
So that's a little bit of pressure on her, and
Yeah.
so
You don't
have
have
a
to take that
conversation
pressure,
with him and tell him कि भाई उसेन बोल्ट मत बनो, थोड़ा slowly भागते हैं, इतना
Yeah.
जल्दी गिड़ 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 नहीं करना है.
हाँ ठीक है.
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
Done.
Thank you all.
All right,
Best
Priyanka.
of luck, Priyanka.
Yeah.
You hang in
Thank you
there,
so
have
much.
fun, be good, and बिल्कुल झूठ ना बोले. No, wait for the moment when you want to say I love you.
Yeah, sure. Thank
Love you. Bye.
Guys, I just want to take this.
हम बोल सकते हैं ना इधर because it's a different अलग ही vibe है.
Correct.
Bye Priyanka, love you, take care, bye.
Bye.
Love you all. Yeah.
Bye.
प्रियंका भी वो लड़का से बोलेगा, देख होजे ने I love you बोला अभी.
She was giving tennis scores and all, love all at the end. I don't know.
She's like, I found my other guy. Bye.
All right. 1,536 people enjoying everybody else's problems over here, typing strange things in the chat, having fun. Some people crying in their homes. I don't know what's wrong with you or why you enjoy this, but thank you so much. Please keep hitting that like button. Yes, Suresh. Yes, this is the last call of the day.
Guys, I just want to say how much I love y'all. I gave up my dinner today.
Yeah.
To be on this stream.
Press the button. Press the button. Oh, I thought you could press the long nose button.
Oh. Knew you expecting it. Knew it.
Mad funny. Hari Nair says, her case the perfect case of digital India. Desh badal raha hai.
Wow.
Digital relationship, man. That's tough stuff.
Umang
And इतना आगे निकल चुके सब लोग. Ayush says, please bring Shweta
Gang war?
in. No,
We don't believe in
Next
war.
Love Clinic. Shweta, ठीक है. Shweta को लेके आएंगे.
Shweta gang war.
Ajit Nair, thank you so much for your message. Really sweet of you. Big thank you to all our mods over here.
Big thank you to mods.
Kafi chill, decent, fun stream. I hope you guys had fun. If you did have fun, just imagine I'm saying hit like and
I think Umang is still finding the audio jack.
Umang ko ढूंढ रहा है. Umang. Tanveer, we miss Sahukar also. But we must allow him to deal with his personal life also and let him manage his work and all. तो मतलब काम नहीं करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा ना सुरेश?
बिल्कुल यार.
Thank you for backing me up. Umang, are you there?
भाई उमंग ये ऑडियो जैक है ना नीचे फोन के नीचे है ऐसा एक राउंड होल है कनेक्ट करना है बस.
Mad stuff यार. Anyway, so we'll do the wind up announcements tomorrow. Ghost stories. सब लोग आ जाएंगे. Cyrus का story. Oh, the funniest thing is people still in the comments of the ghost stories video says, "Hey Cyrus, हर episode में बोलता है कि I'll tell you the ghost story next time." नहीं आ रहा है. And I commented things saying कि उसका है ही नहीं. Story wise ही बोलता है.
नहीं उसका है वो that choreographer का जो है ना.
Yeah, उसका है. But it's all वो build up के लिए.
नहीं, it's very scary also. I know that story.
I think okay guys, his reason is not here is because he's working on telling us this ghost story tomorrow. ऐसा पूरा script लिख रहे हैं and he will tell us the story tomorrow.
Oh, we have greater likes than viewing apparently. I don't know, maybe somebody's lying to us. That's great.
They don't come to viewers. They like and they leave. They're like, ये थी like चल निकल.
उमंग is वो उसका कंप्यूटर बंद हो गया.
भाई उमंग तो ऑडियो तो कल हो जाएगा अभी.
उमंग का उम्मीद कब है कनेक्शन का पता नहीं.
अरे विशाल.
Or in their marriage or mental harassment in their marriage.
अरे विशाल, you're on that part of the stream. विशाल, अपना stream बंद कर आ जाओ वापस.
Because of this stigma about
Vishal, are you there? You have to turn your microphone off.
He's muted himself.
Yeah,
hi Vishal. Thank you for playing the stream
Vishal.
for us. That's very kind.
Yeah. Sorry.
How?
Yeah,
I just joking, buddy. कैसा है तू?
Yeah. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
चल रहा है यार. क्या
बस
problem
चल रहा
है?
है. I should have said that. Yeah.
Too late. We beat you to it.
Oh shit.
शादी करा दो. Chandan Kumar says. Yes, great video. Go for it, Vishal. Tell us.
Okay, I'll first disclaimer is my name is not Vishal. I just don't want to say my name.
We knew
out there.
that. We knew
No
that.
problem,
Don't
Ajay.
worry,
No problem.
Sunil. Don't worry about it.
Prashant हमको पता था.
Yeah, Rakesh. But anyway, go tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Rohit. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
okay, Tony.
Okay. So it's not as massive a problem as some of the guys have already mentioned, and I just don't want to sound like I just don't want to take up too much time because I have heard people having like serious problems and
अरे don't worry, somebody will कोई लिख देगा उधर rich people problems and all. थोड़ा हंसी मजाक हो जाएगा. आप बोल दो.
ठीक है. So it's been a while since I have been involved with any sort of relationship, and at times it does get challenging because I'm 27 and my parents sort of want me to get settled, and one of the reasons where I didn't want to get into that sort of business of marriage business was because I don't think so I'm on my feet as of now in my career and all that. I worked 3 years in journalism, but after that I sort of thought that okay, as much flack as journalists gets, they don't make a lot of money. So I had to sort of switch careers, and then I was like, I'll go and study abroad, level up myself. I know it was COVID and all, but I still tried making that effort, and so far it's all right. Winter was very difficult because the pandemic in here in UK was extremely difficult to tolerate, and it was so lonely and so difficult. I did counseling, which worked not really well, but it worked all right because again, counseling was also happening online. So those were the challenges. Whatever. This is the backstory.
Got it.
Yeah, this is the backstory. Now I'm in a position where I'm talking to a couple of girls, though things have opened up in the UK and we can go around and all of that. There is always a scare of third wave and all of that, but so I'm talking to two girls right now, and both of them are in India. So that's slightly weird, but we are talking online and we are having a good time and chit chatting and all of that. And I don't know where to sort of take it forward, whether it's plausible also to get into this, because see, it's online. They both are looking for guys, but they both have been previous. We've both have, like, both the girls have been involved with me previously in some sort of, it wasn't a proper relationship, but we just had our share of fun, so to speak, and all of that. But now we have got back in touch because India mein bhi lockdown hai, idhar bhi it's similar sort of situation. Everyone's reaching out to one another as friends, and then things got little bit more than friends and all of that. So I don't know if I should lead them on, whether I should just draw a boundary, which I have. I said that we don't know what it holds. Should we just take it by the day? I've been very clear with them. They have also agreed, but then they are like, well, we are going to look at different guys, and I'm like, that's absolutely fine. Go ahead, do things. What is there? What is out there for you? You don't have to rely on me at all, because tomorrow if I find someone here, I don't think so I will be able to, because see, everyone's got that physical attribute to the relationship which cannot be fulfilled, and this is just not pure sex I'm talking about. I'm talking about much more than that also. That intimacy, just having that is also important. So it's a confused sort of space, and the whole fact that I haven't been in a relationship for 3 years or haven't been involved with anyone also starts playing on your mind, because well, I'm 27. It's the body starts reacting to it. So go ahead, take it over.
I was having back pain yesterday, so you're right about that. But
then you should be trying those sort of moves at this age.
God, please, ऐसा मत बोलो. But I believe that when you're I mean, I'm a little old-fashioned like that. I don't know it. Everything works differently for different people, but I feel like if you are currently speaking with two women, you're spreading yourself thin. Sorry, that's the wrong. Maybe come up with a different sentence there.
Fair enough.
But if you're talking to two women at the same time, and then also maybe a third woman might show up in your life, then you're split between three people now. So I feel like if you were to maybe align yourself in some way. I'm not exactly sure how you can put this into your life, but how would you make yourself available to someone who's there? Like now, just hypothetically speaking, what if any one of the three women, the prospective person you were to meet in person, or the two people on the internet, were to hear this call and know that you are currently speaking with two people? Would they be okay with it? Maybe they would, maybe they won't. I'm asking you, genuinely asking.
Yeah. Both of them are pretty much okay with it.
So you guys are all of you all are in this like internet
No,
sort of like
no,
discussion at the same time saying
Yeah.
कि अगर कुछ आ गया तो bye bye tata.
Not for the girls. But I have sort of drawn that line, and then I've also said that, of course, over a period of time, if we keep talking to each other, there is no two ways about it, that you will develop an emotional connect. I'm not a robot here.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what I was trying to. The lines have been cleared, but then कल क्या हो जाएगा किसी को कुछ पता नहीं है ना. So that's the confusion area. So should I just draw a line and say, okay, we should just stick to being friends, which is all right, which is fine by me. But बाद में things are like 4 months, 5 months down the line, if COVID permits, I would be back in India, and then they would probably want to take it to the next level and all of that. And our families also know each other. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's an I don't know situation. Should we go ahead? Don't go ahead. Things can happen. Anything. It's very fluid at this point.
It sounds like you're all keeping each other on standby currently.
Yeah, because you cannot meet physically each other, so that's the biggest barrier.
Yeah.
And B, all of us might have options around us. If not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after.
I'm still confused.
You're always
I'm still confused. So basically, what you're trying to say that there are two girls in your life right now. Both of them know about you, and both of them also engage with you in the sense in your conversations and all and whatever.
And there is a possibility they can all
so
split in different directions altogether.
no, there are possibility that there's a possibility that you come back to India and you could get married to both of them together. Is it?
No.
I'm slightly confused. I'm still trying to put in my and then at the same time you said that I'm 27 and I should get married now.
Let me. So
I think the known devil is better than the unknown devil. So I think you should make up your mind between one of these two girls and go for it, man.
No. So still last part you got it right, but then if I'm back in India, I would probably talk to both of them and then probably marry one if it has to happen.
Yeah.
Listen, if it has to happen.
Yeah, listen, Trevor, don't stress. Okay, now I'm just throwing names to leave the X to one.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Hojay, you forgot the joke.
Yeah, it's Hojay. God, so much. Vishal, so here's the deal. I think that you're all in a space where you're exploring relationships and of course want to feel this level of love. It's everyone's going through that, right? I mean, most people are going through, especially when you're in a lockdown, and you all seem to be on the same plane as far as, okay, I'm okay with this. And if it doesn't work out, I'm going to explore this with somebody else, right? So at this point, It seems like it's all fine with all three of you all. Your predicament is now, what if I come down to India and then they want to explore it beyond a certain level, right? Now, that's where the situation comes to, that's where you're going to get caught, where you're going to feel caught in a sense in your own head where, who do I feel more inclined towards, right? And at this point, I don't think you have that answer. You don't seem to have that answer at this point, right? My advice is, if it's keeping all three of you all okay where you all are right now, just keep on talking. It's fine. You're having conversations. You're stimulating each other's minds. And trust me, stimulation in especially lockdown is so needed, right? It just drives you insane. Mental. I'm sorry, I'm just reacting to Hosei's reaction.
Yeah. I was looking at Suresh's hair. What the hell?
Hosei's like
but why not? Why not just mental stimulation, even physical stimulation for that matter in lockdown is all right?
I meant because it's a church family channel. So anyway, the point
is, udhar se India jayega for physical stimulation.
No. I'll explain that later. We won't get into these details right now. Okay, but Vishal, here's the deal: is I think you should just maybe continue if the three of you are happy like this and you'll all take this stress when you do finally come down to India, to finally make a decision on where you want to go by. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point rattling the boat for someone, because maybe, and again, I'm speaking hypothetically. Maybe they're also getting what you're getting out of this from their perspective, and you don't want to start giving them things to think of unnecessary unless they ask you, right? Unless they're saying, give me an answer, or tell me, is this it, or are you flirting with somebody else, because I'm not okay with that. Then it's a situation. Right now, I think you're all picking up the phone. Okay, I'm feeling a little lonely. I want to talk to you. Or I'm feeling a little bored. I want to crack a joke, and be physical or mental. When you come to India, then you stress on what to do.
And the next time you call us, we'll say, "Arey, ये तो अभी सिर्फ internet relationship है. Wait for some time. आगे बढ़ने दो." तो time है, बहुत
ठीक होने का तक रुक जाना. But मेरे को डर है कि when he comes to India, he'll find both the girls are not there.
That's okay. Then he has another problem. Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying here.
I'm not getting too much involved with it, because I know, because the situation is fluid. The only thing is, sorry, if I've gone overtime and if Panvel's come, let me know. I'll just say, let's just end it.
The train is going and it's coming back to pick us up now.
Paddington Street has come.
Acha, just one point I was trying to make was that the girls are getting to a point where they have said it, that attaching with you becomes a problem for us to see other guys, and that's becoming problem. I'm like, then I can take a step back. I am willing to do that, but they are like, but then we want you also. So I'm like, that's
see, y'all are saying the same things to each other. Everyone's saying the same things to each other. Yeah. So you know what? Like I said, as long as you don't, since we're talking to you and not to them, as long as you don't start projecting things that you can't live up to, like marriage and stuff like that, then I think you're fine at this point. On where it sounds like a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry if I've gone overboard on time.
We were just ending the stream. You've helped us.
Yeah, I was just putting the lights off. I was just switching the AC off and going to bed.
Best of luck, Vishal.
Harami chat also. बहुत flag देगा नहीं को मेरे को.
Yeah, I'm sure. And इतना stress मत लो यार. Just take it. अभी तो you're still in that initial river stages. Flow में लो.
Happy. It's a stress.
Yes.
Hojay is stressed because he's in the because he's not.
Because we don't. I'm stressed.
This is Vishal.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Sorry, Trevor. All right, Trevor. Have a good one, buddy.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
See you, man.
Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone in your family is all right. Keep doing what you're doing. It's amazing.
I'll see you in Trafalgar Square, man.
All right, man. Take care.
That's where you should be. It's good fun right now. Summer's there.
Yeah.
सुरेश आएगा अभी वो पनवेल का ट्रेन में आएगा उधर
पैडिंगटन से पकड़ के जाएगा
ठीक है विशाल बाय बाय
circus. Yeah,
wow, fantastic.
Man, guys,
thank you guys.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I think it's time for us to let you all go.
Yeah. I think he didn't work the pun out properly.
I didn't think it through.
Anyway,
hey,
guys,
one moment was
take 2 moments.
Was it fiction or was it true?
I don't know. It's true, sir. It's true.
हो सकता है.
I thought it was मेरे को लगा कि ये मेरा visual thinking था जवानी में.
It's a thing of plenty. Right, and then that's
for me, all I can think about right now is how Suresh looking like a pineapple from like a 90s pineapple.
It's beautiful.
It's
and
an
I'll tell
amazing
you,
vibe.
Suresh, I was in a situation where 4 women simultaneously rejected me. So it was,
How's he end the stream, man? I'll be depressed.
He was at the post office. He never said for relationship and all.
Yeah, correct. God.
Anyway, thank you guys for being on the stream over here. Watashi warewa. Washi that's Cyril Diabrio. Round of applause, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You got to let his man go. And from mango to pineapple, Suresh Menon. Thank you, Harami Chat, for being here. बैठ जाइए. Except for the couple of few overfamiliar people, everybody else was great. And also want to say that don't forget to hit like on the stream, unlike, dislike, re-like, like वो सब कर देना. Very important. Go to the description of this video and you have to find mera daant ko kya ho gaya. You have to go and send some love to Nikhil, who has made the intro for the
Nikhil,
stream,
dude.
made that thumbnail and stuff. Go over to Cyril's social media, Suresh's social. Hey, let's touch fingers. Thoda upar, right there. And of course, Cyrus Sahukar, we still usko dekh, we are still giving him free ka footage jo hai bhi nahi idhar.
I want to say thank you, Nikhil, because you made me. I think I look like Jeff Bezos in the thumbnail quite a bit. Thank you so much.
Tere ko bhi thoda paisa Bezos. And of course,
Bezos.
send all of them love on their Instagrams and YouTubes, etc. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you find love. Hey, that's ghost story, Suresh. वो कल कल है, ऐसा क्या बोलते हैं?
वो बाद में शादी क्या दो ही होता है ना.
Is this how Suresh was when doing love? It's like, I love you.
Hey, okay, we have to end. We forgot that we have to end with what is love.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'll go first, just based on the last story only. Love is like posting the same video to two separate accounts. Just hear me out. You take the same video and you post it to two YouTube accounts. The views get split.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll be here till Sunday, Monday, possibly. So love is I'm not
think
very articulate. Let's
We
just
should
say
have
that.
ended the stream. I think
I should have ended the
I think I'll give
Yes,
you one.
Suresh,
I'll
what
give
is
you one.
love? Yes.
I think love is like Google.
Oh.
The more you search, the more options you get, and then you get confused.
Oh,
you
so
go
let me-
past the first page. Kya?
He's like page 23. I think love is like a rash. Yeah.
Oh, I
You
should
never
really
know.
should have.
You never know where it comes from.
Oh,
You never know where to scratch
When you
it.
put but when you scratch it, it feels so good.
You could have just left it love is like a rash. That would have been easy.
Just cut it out there fast.
Oh God.
Somebody's saying, please edit this out for Q. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the stream. Love ya. Love.